Okay, it's okay. It's okay. No, no, no! Ah! Oh, Jesus Christ, dude. Gonna go. Oh my God, why? All right, let's go to the proving grounds. We're gonna clean up. Oh my God! Ah! Ah! Oh, fuck! Oh, ah, I found him! Oh, I found him! Oh, I hate it! I hate it. Ah! Oh, jeez. Shit, that's creepy. Like, oh my God! Onward. And like up or downward, I don't know, we gotta look. Ah! Ah! Thanks for stopping by. Ah! 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 Hi, hello everybody. I'm Okenyo, I'm DM Jazzy Hands. Welcome in. I'm so glad that you're here today. Hi. Hello, hello. Who's here? Let's go see. Hey Bottle Club, welcome in. Hi Seven. Hello Mermaid Jeans, thank you for being here. Shimikan God, hello to you as well. Thanks for coming. Oh, Mermaid Jeans, thank you for the bits. Appreciate that. Haley, welcome in. Hello. Reese, hello to you as well. Fluffy, thank you for the giant heart emote. I appreciate you so much. Hello, Cobalt Squirrel. I hope your meeting is going well. Taru, welcome in. Hello. I'm so glad you're here. Kosum and Judy and Freya, welcome to all of you as well. Kay, thank you so much. Welcome. Mouse, hello. I'm so happy you're here. Fair Bear, welcome in. Brian, hello, welcome. The Eldritch Words. What are the Eldritch Words that summon me? Dare I ask? Maybe not. Maybe I shouldn't ask. Maybe I don't want to know. DC, hello. Thank you so much for your very sweet tweet and for being here. Oh, goodness. Shimmy, thank you so much for those gifts. Thank you. Thank you. Tripping Crutch, oh my goodness. Hi, welcome. Hi, Sam. Shit. Hi, everybody. Thank you so much for those gifts, subs, Shimmy. I really appreciate that. Smolecule, what's up? Welcome in. Hey there. Thanks for popping by. Yeah, I'm just trying to think about it. I don't want to do that today. I don't want today to be about. Oh, God damn it. I don't want today to be about this being my last stream. I just want to hang out with you guys. But obviously, there will be a little of both. So, that. Alki 2002, welcome in. Thanks for joining us. Thanks, Mouse. Hey, Steph, welcome in. I wish I knew the answer, Smolecule. I really do. But short of like, Taru, thank you. Short of like hiring me for a salaried full-time job, I'm not really sure right now. I am, stepping away from just about everything. I've got two and a half. 2.5 writing projects that I am in various stages of. One of them finishes up on Monday. One of them is still in the we got to figure out what it is phase, and then one of them sort of a long running thing that I'll be trying to keep up with. But aside from that, I'm just taking some time for me to figure out what I'm doing next, because theater didn't work out. Streaming and design and work in gaming has not worked out. So I don't know. I don't know how best to support me. I'm just gonna take lots of deep breaths. So let today be about people who want to enjoy your presence and genuinely desire what is best for you, personally, professionally, and emotionally. Thank you, Brian. Thank you. Good, smart advice. You all are so very smart. And I'm so grateful that you all are here. Hi, V Squared. I don't know if I said hi. I see you peeking in there. Fair, thank you for the bits. Robo, hello, welcome. I'm so happy you're here. All of you, I'm so happy you're here. Thank you for coming out to hang out for today. Like I said, I don't want to make today about being sad and about it being the last time and all that. I don't want to do that. But obviously, it is somewhat unavoidable, and I want to be sure that I am thanking you all and acknowledging you all for being here and for hanging out with me today. So thanks. Best way to support our kindness with cash in hand. I mean, it doesn't hurt. It doesn't hurt. But that's the thing, right? Is that you all have kept me going with cash in hand in all kinds of different ways over the years. And that's sort of the point, right? Is that isn't sustainable, and that is not a comment or anything about you all and your capacity for support. It's just that, like, you all shouldn't have to support me. I mean, not you shouldn't have to be my financial foundation, right? And that's the point. That is the point, is that I want to find a real solid foundation for my life for the first time in a long time. And the people and the companies that have the ability to do that for me, that have the ability to change my life, to hire me, give me a salary, give me some, a little bit of security in terms of, access to a 401k and some health insurance and just knowing where a monthly paycheck is coming from. They aren't doing it. They're not doing it, and I got real close, um, but they didn't do it. And you know, the last I'm gonna read all of this. I just want to get this out, and then I will read what is inevitably gonna make me cry, all of you all. Um, you know, they aren't. I saw your thing, Kate, and you're absolutely Kate K. They don't give you that. They provide that in exchange for your services, exactly, and they aren't. And I'm tired of it. You know, I've spent my whole life freelancing, and I am tired of giving my talents and my time and my energy and my services to companies who like me enough to hire me as a freelancer over and over and over, but don't respect my work enough to provide me enough to live for even a modicum of comfort and security in my life. And I'm angry about that, and I don't forgive some of the what the fuck is a hype chest? Oh, is this how we're doing hype emotes now? Well, it's a very cute one anyway. Yeah, and that's what I just can't do anymore. So anyway, let me read y'all's very kind things instead of complaining about capitalism. Sundew, hello and welcome. I'm glad you're here. I think we're just gonna have to accept that there's gonna be lots of dust in the room, and remember that as Tolkien reminds us, not our tears are evil. Yes, exactly. Yes, exactly. Hi, Puddle Club. I'm so happy that you're here. It's a big feels day, and they should acknowledge and felt, because we definitely love you in the community. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, my mods are great. Fluffy, thank you for those bids. It's times like this that I always remember what my grandmother used to say. It's not it's not goodbye, we'll see each other again, so we'll just say so long for now. And I think that's why I'm most emotional about this, is I just don't know. I don't have any idea what the future looks like. I might be back here by the end of October to go live again and play Veilguard with you all. And I might not. I don't know. Okay, we're going to be looking forward to when things have turned around and improved and we can welcome you back. It will be an amazing day and full of very different kind of tears. Man, I hope so, Kay. I really, really hope so. Mermaid Jeans, thank you for that resub. Or for that gift sub, rather. Thank you, thank you. I don't want to cry at work. I'll just miss you so fucking much. Hey, the feeling is mutual, yo. Truly. Surviving under capitalism is truly the worst. Yeah, and I, have done it for a while. Whether through just, sheer bullheadedness and a refusal to acknowledge the world around me and the reality around me. Or whatever it has been. I've managed it for a while, but it got to be too much. 7! Thank you for that gift sub to Mouse. I'm gonna get sappy now, speaking of Mouse, because if I don't, I'm gonna crumble later. Uh-oh. Jazzy, you've created a safe space for so many, myself included. So many times I found myself in the dark pit of depression and anxiety and found peace and comfort here in your streams. I'm gonna miss you like my lungs would miss air. And I feel so grateful to have gotten to know you through endless laughter and ill-timed jump scares. Wherever you land, may it be with firm feet and an open heart. You're loved, so loved. Thank you, Mouse. It is. I promise we're not spending 4 hours talking today like we did last Thursday. We're gonna play games because I can't do this for 4 hours. It's such a weird moment, such a weird feeling, because it makes me so happy. It makes me feel so fortunate that you, Mouse, and others who have said similar things over the last couple of weeks feel that way about this space. You are so welcome. It is my pleasure. It is genuinely my honor to have been the founder of and a part of creating this community. And it is, I don't know, really fulfilling to know that you all have gotten all of that out of hanging out with me and watching me scream and play games. And it makes me so mad. So angry that this isn't a thing, isn't a sustainable thing, that it has to be so hard for me to be able to continue to host and curate and provide this space. It makes me so angry. Because this has more value than... Anyway. A lot of feelings about the world around us right now. Anyway, you all are the best. Let's leave the anger behind and let me keep reading. While the space the community congregates in might be going, the community you built is going nowhere. We'll always have memories of our time spent here together, and we can always take that wherever we go next. And I hope that you do. Judy, I will miss you in the space, but I'm also so proud of you for taking the step to take care of yourself. Thank you. It's so scary. It's so scary. I don't know that I've ever... Well, anyway, it's scary shit. Do you see the moments I've had with you and Rivals are some of the best times I've had in this space? That feeling is very mutual. We're so lucky to have had you. Shimmy, I'm sorry I wasn't able to be here as often as I wanted, but thank you for all the fun times when I've been able to attend. You have supported me in so many avenues, Shimmy, over the years. And you do not need to apologize for not being able to manage to come into the streams as often as maybe you would have liked. Because for many years now, I have known that you were there through The Last Refuge and our Patreon. And please know that I appreciate you so, so much, even when you aren't able to be here. Oh boy. Kosim, this hasn't been a safe space. This has been a space for me to learn and grow as a person in ways I never had the opportunity or positive pressure to change. It's been incredibly inspiring to the point that I've tried to implement that for others. I know you'll keep that everywhere you go, and it's something I'd join in a heartbeat again. Whenever you want to create the next space for community, man, I hope it's soon. I would love for it to be just back here, you know, in a healthier way, maybe a different schedule, but I would love for it to be back here. I hope so. Okay, and I know we're both ridiculously busy, but I'll be in the city on Saturday evening. If you'll let me buy me a drink, we should chat. I leave pretty early Sunday. I'm not sure what Sam and I are planning, but send me a message and we'll figure it out. Freya, I don't want to put extra work on anyone, and least of all Jazzy. Thank you. The inevitable necessity of mods. Keep wondering if maybe it's a Discord where we continue chatting and Jazzy could engage or ignore as he felt able to this particular community. Probably be too much, but I keep thinking about it. I just saw Anna's message that's saying that can't stick around, so let me read that real quick and then... Hi everyone, I can't stick around because I'm traveling today, but I want to pop in and say thank you so much for fostering a space full of joy and love. Even though I mostly work and lurk these days, I still got so much of a hangout here. Wishing you the best. Thank you so much, Anna. Thank you for popping in to say that. Please travel safely. Have a wonderful journey, and thank you. I would love for there to be an easy version of a Discord place where I could come and say hey to you all in a centralized place. But I also think that, you know, part of what has made this place so successful is my mods are number one, but also just my active sort of presence and curation. And, you know, even those of you who have been here for many years and know the rules and the guidelines and the boundaries, even for all of you, and even for me, right? I'm the founder, the host of this space, right? We all occasionally need a reminder. Sometimes we miss something that we are doing or saying that maybe isn't quite appropriate or within the boundaries of the space. And I certainly will not, at least for the next little while, have the bandwidth to curate and moderate that space. And without me sort of at the head of it, I don't know that I would love to have a space that is sort of in my name. You know what I mean? I'm certainly not going to tell anybody to not start a Discord group chat or a small server or whatever, but anything coming from my end, I love the idea, and I think about it too, Freya. I think about it all the time. I think I missed my moment to start one myself, because now I just don't think I have it in me. Mouse, this chat is a love letter and testament to the impact you have. Thank you. Mermaid, I'm so lucky to have been able to be in the same space as you, so I'll always be grateful for it. That feeling is mutual as well. I wasn't very active when I was in your chats, but you're one of the people that I poked my head into whenever possible. Lurked a ton of, so thank you as well. Got to invest in your D&D games and wins and things we've been able to share with each other here. Yeah, we'll do that too. We are going to do a little TTRPG roundup. We have to do one more today, so we will get to that for sure. Oh, yeah. Oh, boy. Fair. Echoing what Mouse said, you and the community you foster have been a balm to so many wounds. One of the few good things that came out of quarantine for me was giving Twitch a chance and finding this channel by literal happenstance. To have gotten to know you since then has been a joy. I know that whatever happens next, it will be you doing great things. God, I hope so. That's the hardest thing to believe these days for me. If you come back, know that you have so many who will be ecstatic. If not, know that those same people are always rooting for you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Puddleglum, as someone who's had to navigate major career life changes because of unsustainable job circumstances, it's rough. I wish you nothing but the best. I'm not really good with words like this. You're doing just fine. But you have no idea how many times being in here has lifted my spirits, and I want to reflect that back to you. I hope that this time you're taking gives you some rest, direction, clarity, and peace. Thank you. Thank you. Those were great words. Thank you. Ooh. Reese, I'm happy to have been introduced to you and others through Rivals and getting to hang out there and being able and being able to let the mask down a bit. Always appreciate that and want nothing but the best for you and others. Thank you. Thank you. Fluffy, also echoing what Austin Fair said. Remember our first interaction back when we were helping out moderate the Dungeon Rats finale. Holy shit, that's right. Oh man, I remember following you along and watching the Neverwinter and faffing about streams. Yeah, that was the beginning of quarantine and I didn't know what to do with myself, so I went live. Getting to be part of your mod team, getting to make friends with you and the rest of the team has been one of the highlights of the last 4 to 5 years. Proud of you for taking care of yourself, and I will be here to help you out, my friend. Thank you. Yeah, y'all, I don't know if I've said this enough recently. In fact, I'm sure that I have not said this enough recently. But my team of mods are amazing. They have all been with me since forever. They have looked out for me. They have taken care of me. They have looked out for and taken care of you all too. They're pretty great. They're pretty great. Mama Strange! Oh my goodness, hello! Oh, you never have to apologize. The world is difficult and capitalism is hell. You never have to apologize, but I'm so happy you're here now. Thanks for coming by. Steph, I will always be grateful to Cobalt Press and Dot. Oh, is that where we connected? For introducing you to me and stumbling onto your personal Twitch. It's been a joy to experience new games with you in this community. I've been so grateful for this place that I knew I could hang out, even if I'm just lurking, always. I will always treasure being able to make music and musical jokes. Yeah. May you find a solid place to land. May the transition be easy, and may stability find you quickly. Oh, I hope so. Thank you. Brian, please remember that the value of what you do is not reflected in what you get paid to do, although that's nice, but in how much others will miss it when you can't. Yeah. I've been struggling with exactly that, and I think I've started to finally find a healthier place with it and to acknowledge that. The thing that I have a problem with is that everything I've ever done has affected others greatly and has not provided for me in any sort of sustainable way, I did theater, and I am an artist and a performer for a bunch of reasons, but I do live theater because that connection to the audience and the effect that the stories that I got to tell on stage, either as an actor or a musician, meant something, and I could feel that. And it matters, and it matters. It matters. But it doesn't take care of me back. And I can't not take care of myself anymore. And unfortunately, right now it seems like taking care of myself means setting aside many of the things that I have always done, that I love to do, and finding something that will grant me some stability. But thank you for saying that, though, Brian. I'm finding my way to a healthier place with all of it, balancing those two realities, you know. V squared, I don't do words very well. You all keep saying that, and yet you're doing wonderful words that make me cry, so well done. But here goes. I'm one of the later comers to here, but this has been one of the best spaces on the whole of the internet. I do not know you personally, but having you on while I work has made these days go by better and faster. You've inspired my own attempt at creativity. So thank you, thank you. I'm so happy. Be creative. Create, you all, whenever you can, however you can. Please. Sandu. Existing in this world sucks. Hell yes. You and this community have been a wonderful haven for me as I endure existence. I felt safe enough to be openly queer here, unlike elsewhere in my life, and I'm so happy about that, Sandu. I really, really am. I'll miss interacting with you in the community, inflicting pun damage. And plant knowledge. I'll always have fond memories of watching your first run through Mass Effect, a beloved series of yours. I'll enjoy The Last Refuge. I'll always remember the numerous screams for varied reasons. Freya? Don't really watch streams as a general rule, even if I like the streamer and what they stream. But the games you play, the things you talk about, the way you look at the world, and the amazing people you've gathered keep me coming back. Like I've said before, we're a real light during quarantine and ever since. Thank you. God, thank you. I don't know. Just thank you. Oh, hi, Neuro. Hello. Doing my coming out of my lurk moment to say it's not goodbye. And in all admiration for what you're doing. Wishing you nothing but success. Thank you, Neuro. Thanks for coming out of lurk to say it. Thank you for being here. Thank you. I don't know. I keep saying the same sort of like 4 things on repeat. Thank you. It means so much to know that I've had an effect on you all. I don't know how long I will be gone or if I will come back, but I sure hope that I get to someday. I'm so thankful that D&D Rivals and Motherlands brought me your community. The highlights of my time here: Rivals, Motherlands, TLR, fulfilling creative shows that paid me and let me stay in this space. Fuck you, ad break, snooze. Okay, it's such a shitty time to be an artist. Late stage capitalism actually destroys creative people. Yep. Sunday, you also helped inspire. Shit. Ooh, you also helped inspire me to run my first one-shot, and I look forward to running more. I'm so glad. Thank you for your work and dedication throughout the years. I'll rewatch clips just for a quick laugh. May the filter of depression and despair shed off your sight so that you can see the new light of hope and new dreams. That is priority number 1. Mama Strange. Thank you. It sure has. That is priority number 1 for me, is doing whatever it is that I discover I need to do to recover from this burnout, because it is the filter of depression and despair and burnout that finally I think was a big part of what brought me to the decision to step back for a little while, because I just wasn't, it didn't matter what it was. I couldn't get excited for it. Anything. Tearing myself off of the couch in the next room just over there that I have for years gestured to that you all cannot see. And doing anything. And I love being here with you all, but it included streaming. Picking the game rather, setting up the go live and everything. But also any project that I managed to get, anything, has just all been through a filter of burnout lately, and that has meant that nothing sort of makes it all the way in anymore. And that's so, I think I said this last Thursday, but that's so scary for someone like me who I think anyway, used to be sort of a generally joyful person, a generally enthusiastic person who found excitement and joy in being creative, and to have lost that over the last, I don't know. Oh, to have lost that over the last months and years. Oof. So yeah, that's priority number one, is to recover from that burnout and hope to get rid of that filter. Dragon Jim, hi. May you find joy and happiness in whatever the future brings you. Thank you so much. Talk about a long time community member and hanger outer. Thanks for being here, Dragon Gem. Dane, hello. I really enjoyed my time here with you, Jazzy, in the community, even though I spent most of my time lurking. Doesn't matter. Wishing you the best in the future. Thank you. Thank you. Haley, I know I can often rub people the wrong way as I perpetually learn to navigate the world and social things I'm forever confused on, but I will forever be thankful regardless for the space and community you've curated and for you yourself. I've learned so much from you and this community. You're an amazing human being, and I wish you all the success in the world. Haley, thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for having been here. Cobalt Squirrel, very short, but thank you for reminding me about the importance of knowing when to step back, even especially when it's something you love and when it's scary, to give yourself time to recover from burnout of everything. What is this? Thank you, Brian. Thank you. As someone who has seen the room in Catch and Question, I can confirm both are good. Just because you loved it doesn't mean that streams weren't a ton of work. They are. But that's the other thing, is I was never one to shy away from work either. Until recently. You know, and I thought a lot about that and what has happened recently and what the fuck off. Snooze that ad break. And it's that I love what I do and I love doing it. And I'm so tired of doing it for even 25 cents a word, when there's a finite number of words and 3 weeks later those words are turned in and now I gotta go hustle again. I thought I was built for that. I did it for a long time. I knew that that was going to be my life when I chose theater. But I am so tired of giving everything to whoever decides to hire me as a freelancer, getting a pittance in return, and then nothing else, and no real sustainability with it. Hi, Lily. Hope you're having a good lurk. Thank you for being here. Because I'm even in a goodbye stream, Jazzy is still inspiring. The Dread Couch is definitely a TTRPG worthy creature. Yeah, it's definitely like a psychic. You get exhaustion, levels of exhaustion from wisdom saving throw psychic attacks or something. I don't know. Robo, I'm thankful I was sick on that Thursday when Burn Bright premiered. Got some mixed feelings about Burn Bright, but yes. How that got me here. I made my GIFs account. I played with you, and I got to see you play many of my favorite games. You're such a light, beautiful, bright light in life. Thank you. I'll play God of War since that was the first game I saw you play. I'll miss you, but I'm genuinely happy for your priority for your healing. I'll miss you too. Thank you. Fuck! Puddleglum, one of the biggest, loudest signs for me when I needed a change was absolutely losing my sense of humor. Yeah. I still grieve over what I thought my life was going to be, but I have a sense of humor back now. I'm so glad. The fog will lift, the dawn will come, and you'll be able to enjoy things again. I can't wait. I can't wait for that. I cannot wait for that. Taro, I know I haven't been around all that long, but I just want to say how much I've loved being a part of this community and getting to know you. Likewise. I'm so glad you're taking care because there's only one you. You're amazing. Whatever you end up doing, it's going to be freaking awesome. Thanks. Hearing that, you know, is the other thing. Is it's hard for me to... I have little flashes of hopefulness and optimism, but that's another part of the burnout, I think, is that I have a real hard time believing that there is a light somewhere down there or having any sort of sense of what shape it takes. So thank you for the reassurance, all of you. Mermaid, I just truly hope that the stability and success you have still allows you to be you. Me too. Me too. Judy, thank you so much. Ages ago, you ran the first D&D module written. I will never forget it. Oh, man, those goofballs. Made me feel like a real creator for the first time. You're a brilliant creator. If you all do not follow Judy's work, what you been doing? When I returned to the creating world after my own burnout, yours was the first channel I came to as a reminder that creating can bring joy. And you do bring so much joy. Thank you for that, for bringing that. You're so welcome. Do that in a minute. Robo, I love that you created such a wonderful space that everyone is being so lovely and kind. I'm glad I'm here. Me too. I'm glad I'm here. I'm glad you're here. Sharif, hey. Hi, my friend. Hi, thanks for checking in. I appreciate you. Whoever hires you will be very lucky. I sure hope so. I mean, yes, they will. I sure hope someone hires me. It's only sustainable for so long, especially when the world itself is, that. Oh, look at those TLR logos. A day, and I remember joining for your playthrough of Inquisition and loving seeing someone experiencing one of my favorite game series for the first time and how much you enjoyed it. Man, I loved it. I loved it, and I loved it so much more because of you all that knew the franchise and that encouraged me and were excited to... I don't know. Yeah. To this day, I wish I'd been around for the DA games. So glad I caught Mass Effect. Okay. Hang on. I gotta turn this goofy. How do I... Where is it? Hang on a second. Gotta turn off my auto ads thing, because you know what? It's the last day. It is fine if we don't show ads. But also... I don't remember where that setting is. Is it in affiliate, maybe? No. Moderation? No. Content? No, monetization, maybe. Ads, found it. Click below to tell... I'm not... No, it's none of your business why I'm turning them off. I'm just turning them off, so leave me the fuck alone. There we go. Okay, hopefully that will not auto-run any ads, because I'm now out of snooze buttons. Apparently I only get 3 of those per stream, which seems a little odd, but whatever. Okay. All right. It's 2:42. Hey, Prelt, welcome in. We are mad at you, so back off the stream. That's right. My kingdom for the creator page should be sorted in a way that one can intuit which heading, right? Ugh. Anyway. All right. We should. Thank you. Let me just say, and I will say it again at the end, I'm sure, and probably a couple of times in the middle, but thank you all. The other thing is it is hard to see the impact you're having when you're in the middle of it. Yes. That. Let me go get my, what would my weapon be? I don't know. Pitchfork. Anyway, it's sometimes hard to see the impact that you have when you're in the middle of it. And I also am a little bit disposed to downplaying my impact or my, I don't know, whatever. But hearing from so many of you who, didn't have to show up today, and even if you did show up today, didn't have to say all these kind things, to hear from you all that you have not only just like had a good time, this is a nice thing to have on in the background, whatever, but that you've, I don't know, grown from it, from being here, or found pieces of yourselves, or whatever, just to hear all of the stories. I can't thank you all enough. I'm so happy. So happy to know that. Let's run away and build a co-op farm and farm all day and TTRPG all night. Do not fucking tempt me with a good time. I don't know if Sam is still here, but I feel like he'd be in for that too, so. Oh, hi, Adiana. Welcome in. I discovered you with Into the Motherlands as I watched it all on YouTube and was having a really hard time. Thank you for all the laughter and for Bertrand. I very much needed that. I've only lurked here, but I wish you all the safety, the stability, and all the good things. I hope you can be in a place to come back someday soon. Thank you. Thank you. I'm so glad to hear that our wonderful elephant man was of comfort to you. I really am. That's so nice to hear. Thank you. Coast and flaming torch, enough of us are flaming anyway. Might as well light it up. I have hockey sticks. Hell yeah, bring them both. Just in case. Bring a couple just in case. Armed with my cast iron burn. USV squared. It's also hard to see your impact when you're fighting to just stay afloat. Burnout is so real and so destructive in so many ways. Yeah, and I oh god, here we go. But like I did not respect burnout. Not like people who have burnout, but like the condition, the status effect of burnout, right? I truly thought it was like a therapy word for tired for a long time, right? And I really didn't grasp the full breadth and concept of what burnout is. So if that's, if that is you in any way, and listen, I was there for a long time. It really took some firsthand experience to really internalize what burnout is and what effect it has on you. No. What do you mean ad break coming? I turned the damn thing on. I swear to God, if an ad starts in 52 seconds, I might be mad. Although maybe it will be a good way for me to move this along. Anyway, yes, burnout is very real in a way that I did not appreciate until very recently. Please know if you feel like you are very tired and losing motivation and losing focus and losing passion and excitement for something, it sounds like burnout, and it is serious, and it fucking sucks, and it's scary as shit when it hits you hard. So the sooner you can acknowledge it and begin to find ways to care for it, the better. Burnout sadly makes the whole world so gray, it's impossible to see even the beauty you're bringing. Yeah. Yeah. It's a good set of words for it. I always want to say thank you to the community. Y'all have also made this place a joy to be a part of. Made it super easy to be a mod in this space. Yeah, that's true. That's another great thing, is you all have been so wonderful to me and the mods by just being generally awesome. You know, there have been times like where things were rough in the mod space in general on Twitch, and people were having a real hard time in all kinds of different spaces. And I have had the privilege of saying to my mods, yeah, I mean, be vigilant, but like we've got a great community that very rarely does shit. So I think you can probably kind of relax around here a little bit. And that's all thanks to you all. So yes, that's a good point, Fair. Thank you. Mouse, so many of us feel your impact every time we look in the mirror, Jazzy. In all seriousness, you seem to leave people changed better than you found them. You bring healing and safety. Mouse! And validation and a comfort that goes deep to the bones. We are so proud of you for chasing that next stage. The next spot in the spotlight. I can't wait for the rest of it. We'll see just how much you all are get fucking paid for it. It's so hard to internalize and believe that, but thank you for saying it, and I will keep it real close until I'm able to let it in fully. Thank you. Oh, Cassie, hi. Hi, welcome. I'm so glad you're here too. To see me cry for hours. No, I'm not. We're not doing this for 4 hours. We're not. How long do you think we'll do it for that I keep saying that, though, before we move on? The worst thing y'all have done is give us hard puns to question our life choices. Peralta, I haven't been here very long, but you're always so engaging, so entertaining, and so genuine. I appreciate all the joy and entertainment that you brought us, and I wish nothing but success for you. Thank you, Peralta. So many bad puns. Had a wholesome. People think that burnout can only happen if you're overworked or crunched. One of the leading causes of burnout is not being able to change or improve your situation. I burnt out of a job, doing a job I love because I literally could not get ahead, and it took me years to recognize it. So please, everyone reading this, take care of yourselves. Yes. It isn't about working. I mean, it can be about working 80, 90 hours a week, week after week after week. Most certainly that can lead to burnout. But yes, that is the insidious version of it that I think I am experiencing. 4 years ago, I lost the only career I've ever wanted my entire life since I was, I don't know, how old are you in first grade? When I did my first musical, The Trial of the Big Bad Wolf. I think I played the wolf, but I honestly don't remember. The only thing I've ever wanted went away. And I was really fortunate that it happened when and in the way that it did. Because I had recently started my podcast, because I had recently dived into content creation and writing and design for tabletop games. But what I didn't realize was that I was chasing, I don't know what I was chasing. Maybe I wasn't chasing anything. Maybe I was running from dealing with that enormous change in my life. And there were times where I was working many dozens of hours a week, when I was at my busiest with 3 and 4 shows and several home games and writing for this and that and the other project all at the same time. But I was running from dealing with the fact that I had lost my career, lost the thing that I'd worked my whole life for. And I just kept pushing and I kept pushing. And like Kay said, not really improving my situation. I cannot stress enough that it's just freelancing over and over and over. And always, if I'm not actively working on a freelance project, having to hustle and pound the pavement for the next one because this one's going to end. And that check's going to come in, but then and never getting up. And I've alluded, I don't want to, well, I think one of the big things that tipped me over the edge and really sort of pushed me into the severe part of this burnout experience that I'm happening was not getting a job that I was so sure I was going to get. I was finally going to get a job that was going to take care of me, that was going to allow me to be creative, that was going to value my time and my work in a real way, that was going to provide a livable situation for me. And I was so sure that job was mine. And then it just wasn't. And it finally became clear that I had done so much work. I have done so much work for so many people over so many years. For a lot of companies who have over those years hired staff. And none of them have ever chosen to hire me. Despite every opportunity. And I just can't do that anymore. I can't. I don't wanna, and I can't. You can't just pay me a one-off fee. I don't know. I just can't do it anymore. And I think that was what finally, again, to your point, Kay, of like being unable to change your situation, I finally realized that my situation wasn't changing. That was the best opportunity and most likely chance I had to finally change my situation. And I fell apart. And that, I think, was a big part of it. So all of this sad story is to say, yes, exactly what Kay said. Please know that it isn't just, you don't have to be working 80 hours a week and exhausted every single day, like from lack of sleep and whatever, to end up finding yourself burnt out. Okay, everyone is apologizing or not apologizing for puns. Very good. We're sending out invoices. Yes, I am. I actually had planned to go through and basically the last 2 weeks of streams to go through the VODs before they leave Twitch and screenshot and save a bunch of the chats. Great minds, Judy. This is how I met Fuffy and Fair. So genuine. Thank you for this. Another 10 minutes at least. It's been 12, but yeah. We'll be here even if we do cry for 4 hours. I don't want to cry for 4 hours. I had to go. I got a whole go host bar trivia tonight. I can't be hosting bar trivia after 4 hours. I will be so dehydrated. Okay, but genuinely, you've been nothing but a delight and a light in my life. Thank you for both running and playing games despite your own internal struggles. I will never forget the party. The party was fucking great. And remember, you can always call Branton. Everything I ever got to do with you, every game I got to play with you, okay, it was such a joy and is so seared in my memory, truly. They were always so... Thank you, Haley and Freya. Jazzy. Oh, Trial of the Big Bad Wolf. Yes. I was in first grade. I believe I played the wolf. I do not remember any song from the show except for a couple of lines of one of the pigs' songs. As in from the Three Little Pigs. The song was called No Respect. And the only part I remember is the title lick that starts it out is no, 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 no respect. And then there's like 50s doo-wop backgrounds. No respect. Pigs get no respect. Pigs get no respect. Never ever respect. Never ever respect, not when you're a pig. And then I know a bunch of different words for pig because of this song from a show that I did over 30 years ago. But now I know that Pharaoh, shoat, well, I guess I knew the word boar, but that Pharaoh and shoat are both words for pig. Anyway, that's all I remember from that show. Sam, I'm 90% certain your mother's talked about that musical, and yes, you were the wolf. Good Lord. Good Lord. Shoat is a great word, right? Okay, where are we? I bet it was the cutest wolf. I wish I had, I think I was like in like the Fonz outfit, right? Like a jean with like a leather jacket and a white button up and sunglasses or whatever. I feel like that was the outfit I was in for that show. The distraction from stress through work. Mm-hmm. Hi, subtle sinner. Welcome. I'm so happy that you're here. Hey, Jazzy, I've missed a lot of streams in the last year and I have to work today, but I just wanted to send you some love. You're such a light and a joy to spend time with. Big hugs. Thank you so much. Thank you for those kind words. I hope you're having a good work lurk, but thank you for popping in. I so appreciate you. Oh no, Cassie, you're gonna make me cry. I know it. I haven't even started reading what you said. You're an amazing person, and I'm so happy to have met you, worked with you, and gotten to know you. It feels redundant to say the feeling is mutual because you have to know how much I am so grateful for all of those things. Please trust and believe you're more than what you do or produce. It's hard sometimes, isn't it? Your spirit and energy are beautiful and infectious in the best way. I appreciate your genuine expression of emotions, kindness, and care for others. I know that no matter what you find or decide to do, you'll find what you need. Man, I hope so. Thank you. Burnout is a reaction to inhumane capitalistic hellscape demands. I'm so happy for you to choose your humanity and joy. Thank you. Thank you. I'm trying. It's so hard. Why is it so hard? Don't answer that because that's a whole other. I mean, I know why it is. I think we. But it's so hard. And it's so scary. That's why, for me, that's a big part of why it is so hard. It's because it's so scary. I don't know what I'm doing. You know, I'm going to take this break. I'm going to spend time away. I'm going to whatever, but I don't really know what I'm doing. I'm just sort of hoping that it'll work out, that some time and some space to relax and rejuvenate. And even that, I don't really know what that requires and needs. Will make clear what is next and what is good and what is best. But man, that's the scariest thing is I just don't know. Brian, as someone who's been freelancing for 2 whole decades, I totally feel your frustration. I applied for a job and wasn't even worth interviewing despite my shelves experience. I don't know how you do it, Brian. I am in awe of and have the utmost respect and I don't know what the word is. But I know there are people out there. I know there are people here right now today that have been freelancing longer than I have and will continue to do it long after I am unable to continue. And I am in awe of you. And I'm so happy that you exist. And I'm so sorry that is the best anyone has. No, that's reductive. And I don't mean to. I don't know. I have such respect for that. I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're still here. You, Brian, since that's who I'm talking to about this, have been such a wonderful, friend. But, I don't know, source of perspective and, thank you, Lauren. Hi, welcome. Perspective and wisdom about how this industry works and how it works for people like us. So I'm really glad that you've managed to stick around. Really, really glad. Thank you for sticking around. Sirius, hi, welcome. Gonna miss your energy and streams. Wishing you the good fortune and luck in all you do. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I assume you were all laughing at my no respect song. Shaka will make a special version of Shakaration just for you. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I love that for you. Isn't that the great lie of adulthood? No one knows what they're doing. Well, and we talked about that. We talked about that a little bit, I think, on Thursday. And I talked a little about that with Sam, and I talked a little bit with my therapist. I told my therapist all about last Thursday's chat. And yeah, in some ways, it is a great comfort and relief to know that nobody knows what the fuck they're doing. And in some ways, it's so much scarier to know that nobody knows what the fuck they're doing. Rex, hi. I hate that this is happening, but you need to take care of yourself, so do what you need to do, and I know that's okay to not know what shape it will take. The hardest part, but thank you. Thank you. Lonzo, oh my goodness, hello. Oh, and it looks like Darius and Lily, thank you both for the coffees. I turned my phone around because I was getting sad. Lonzo, hi. I know I haven't been that present here. It doesn't matter. I'm happy you're here now. I want to say best of luck, and it was a delight to get the chance to meet you years ago. Thanks to the laugh, the joys, the stories you've shared, not only me, but thousands of others. Buena suerte. Gracias. Gracias, hermano, gracias. La oportunidad por ser una creadora en este espacio y conocer, pues en este momento a los latinos, a ustedes que... No sé. Gracias. Steph, to paraphrase a dubious figure, we can't help but grow old. It doesn't mean we have to grow up. I mean, I have fought against growing up for many years. So, we'll see how it continues to go. But, so far, so bad. Kind of silly, but I do regret not making it to a con you attended. Hopefully, there will be others. But yeah, I don't know. Not silly, though. Hi, Lauren. I am late to Feels. You're not late. You got here just in time. Okay. Oh, but Lauren, we're all just trying to make things work. I certainly feel like I've been making things up for years. Yeah. Yeah. I'm so happy you're here, Lauren. Thank you for the resub and thank you for being here. Trig, hello. I hope you find as much joy as you brought all of us. Thank you for that resub and thank you for all of your support and thank you for being here. This has nothing to do with anything but watching the captains try and figure out Spanish. Oh God, I didn't even think about it. Mama Strange, thank you for that coffee. I don't want to look right now, but thank you all that are hopping on the coffee site and sending me a little send-off support. I appreciate you so much. It will be very helpful. So thanks. Question, I've gone on a lot of rants to myself about how hard it is to be able to enjoy what you're doing, but suffice to say my commute yesterday was 40 minutes of raging about making sure we all have the opportunity we need, not just want, need. Telling you. Paladin, hello. Hi. One of the definitions of adulthood of red is accepting temporary misery for delayed love and joy. I wish the delay wasn't so long, you know what I mean? Thanks for coming in. I'm glad you're here. If you ever end up in the Seattle area, I'll happily treat you to a tea at Seattle's best little gay tea shop, which I, of course, always have to go to whenever I'm in the area. Yeah, I hope to make it back out there one of these days. It's the not knowing. You are spot on. Especially for someone like me, and I imagine many of you are like me in this way. Not knowing is the fucking worst. Well, listen, we never have any real control, I suppose. But not knowing takes any illusion of control completely away, and that is awful. Logomancy Media, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. Thanks for joining us. Delay's taking a long-ass time. I'm telling you. Have a lovely lunch at Fridays. Yes, ma'am, we will. Lauren, I also want to say thank you for popping in, and thank you for being here and for your support over the many years. And I know I am, as Kay just said, and as I'm sure many people are thinking, thinking about you too. Love you very much. I got an advantage over everyone else here, though. I know a bit more than others. Teach me. Your writing is beautiful. What, mine? It's okay. Kenny Colson says, come visit, so we visit. I love that. Thanks, Kay. I need to hop off and work now. I hope things go well and sending you all the love. Take care. Thank you, Mama Strange. Thank you for that coffee. Thank you for all of your support over the years. Thank you for your presence. Have a wonderful day. Rest of your week. Thanks. It's rough all around. We're just trying to help each other with whatever we have. Yeah, that's the other thing. I want a bit of stability and a bit of security, because then I want to come back and I want to do for all of you what you all have done for me for so long. I want to give back more than in, whatever tangible and not ways that I can. I want to be able to do that. I just haven't been able to. I've been so underwater. I want to give that to you all too. Shimmy. Thank you. Thank you. It's the joke about how there's $5 between us that we all pass around, right? Yeah, but I don't know. Yes, I mean, that is. And Jesus, what a like funny joke, and also a perfect indictment of the artist hellscape. There doesn't really work at times like this, but everyone else's words are very good too. Plus a big number to all of that. Thank you, Seven. Once Uncle Jeff gets his cut. Yeah, the ever diminishing $5 bill. That's a dream, isn't it? To be able to give back and support people. Yeah, that's what I want. That's what I want. I want to have enough money and enough financial. And listen, that's the other thing. I hate that so much of this has to ultimately boil down, be about, I just need money. What a shitty, boring fucking cross to bear, right? But like, that's all it is. Money can't buy happiness? Bullshit. Bullshit. I want the financial security to be able to go into a stream and drop some gift subs where I want, or better yet, go to a coffee so I don't give Jeff his cut. To go spend money on piles of Kickstarters for projects that my friends are trying to get off the ground. To travel to cons, to meet people and support them in in-person ways. That's what I want. I don't need to. It isn't. I don't know. You all know this. Funny joke, we say, coping and screaming. You'll always have your Jazzy screams for hours. Absolutely. Absolutely. Okay, that's so true. But also remember how much you've given folks and charities through your time and performances. You deserve some joy. Yeah. Yeah. The real dream is to have enough, or to have a source that is enough to do more than the sort of metaphorical passing the $5 bill around. Some lasting change so that the 50 of us don't have to just pass the $5 around. And listen, I understand that some of you are passing around much more than a $5 bill right now, and I appreciate that. Please know that I do so very much. But I just mean, like, I don't know, find a way to make big change. But I guess that's what we all want. Subcross in Canada went up to $11, which is unconscionable. I saw that, and anyway, fucking bonkers. Money buys a lot of happy. If rich people think money doesn't buy happiness, I'd be happy to relieve them of some of their burden, What doesn't buy you happiness is hoarding billions of dollars. Our generation dreams of hitting the lottery, not to buy cars and homes and private island, but to hire our friends so everyone gets to eat. Fucking that. And if that doesn't say everything that needs to be said, he says, fully aware that he's going to continue to say more. But like, yeah. We want to win the lottery to do one or both, I suppose, of two things. Hire our friends so everyone gets to eat, and start a commune somewhere that, again, is not about the private island, but is about getting away from everybody else and just doing our thing. That's all I want. That's all I want. When I can't buy happiness is a lie by the 1% to excuse them for not paying taxes. I interviewed for a job a while ago, and they were like, why are you interested in this job? And it literally took everything in me not to say the pay. I mean, the pay. I would say I was lucky enough for a few years when working for GMB Amount to have that financial freedom. There's an absolute joy in being able to support friends with more than words. And it shouldn't be so hard to fucking find, yo. Had a friend once say their measure of success was going to a grocery store and not think about how much is in their bank. Yep. Sounds like a great measure to me. There was a therapist who posted something like, I'm a certified therapist, and yeah, a lot of people need therapy, but more often, they need more money more. I share your dream. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, Alonzo. It was, Steph, I was talking about something akin to that with my partner. I can't play a truly evil run of BG3 because my power fantasy is doing good. Logomancy, this is why I work overtime at the Drudgery Factory. I get to support friends and projects and inject another $5 bill into the pool. And listen, we appreciate that extra $5 bill. But also for you, you shouldn't have to work overtime to be able to do that, right? And I know I'm preaching to the choir here, but it just makes me so mad, and I don't know what else to do other than continue to tell as many people as I can get my hands on, right? That, like, this is not how it should be. It should not be like this. Even when everyone that hears me say it already knows that. I know you all know that. In a fun bit of news, God, yes, please, Shimmy. My brother out in the Midwest called me recently, but I missed the call. But he heard the voicemail message you and the TLR crew recorded for me, and it made him laugh so hard. That makes me so happy. That makes me so happy, Shimmy. That show. There are a few things and a few people, and I mean like a handful at most, of shows or people sometimes, or projects that change my life, even in all of the shit that has been the last 4 years. And that show was one of them. And to know that it continues to give the whole show. God, thank you for telling me that. What a good story. Woo. Oh, God. Hey, Vancouver by night. Welcome in. Yeah, unconscionable. The raise. Like $11 Canadian for... Fuck off. My lottery dream is to pay off my friend's college debt. That's a great one. Pay off debts, give folks a salary to live happy. That's the thing. And that bar keeps raising, right? Because the amount required to... Well, anyway, it's a whole other thing. Question, the only reason I subscribe to just your channel is so you get bullshit Bezos the metrics. Everyone else gets a coffee when I pass on. But yeah. Fortunate enough to be able to add some small cents to the $5, but I do actually dream of being able to create a space for others to live it. Thank you. Jill Sandwich, thank you for those bits. Thank you. And thank you, Kosum. And yeah, I mean, that's been the hardest thing, right? On this platform, you got to pay Jeff to get the exposure or whatever bullshit. Anyway. Our commune is a fence to keep our creative friends cozy. Yes, yes, yes. Power fantasy, having a long rest to get up without any aches or pains. I mean, that too, Jesus. Sometimes we all need to preach to the choir. We all gotta have a moment to sing along and not feel alone. Yeah, and you all have given me so much of that lately. I appreciate you so much for that. Steph, thank you for that, for the coffee. Okay. It's 3:15. We've been on for an hour and 20 minutes almost. We can and should continue to have this conversation as we need to, but I would also like to please request... Thank you, Sundu. I would also like to please request that those of you who have tabletop stories that you would like to share, that we begin getting those in. If it is your first time being here on a Thursday when we do tabletop shares, please, I would love to hear your stories. I would ask that you take a minute and get a sense of how they work and let a few folks put theirs in, so that you get a sense of like the level of detail and length and all of that. Not that I'm really, especially today of all days, not that I'm going to limit your length, but just to get a feeling for how we do this. But yeah, start getting those TTRPG stories in the chat. Tell me about your campaigns. Tell all of us about your campaigns. I will tell you a little bit about last week. It got weird, not in some of the ways that it was in the early days, as you all may remember with Crumbles, but it did get a little weird. Did I take any notes? No. It's fine. Sometimes when I say my goal is to be happy, I get told it's not a real goal. It's cynical to say it's not. Of course it's a real goal. Biggest fantasy that D&D ever sold was that I get 8 hours of rest a day and I'd be fully recuperated after doing so. Where can I purchase these mods? I'm drawing a map of a world inspired by the story of the 4 elemental beasts from TLR. That's awesome. That's awesome. Weird is amazing with your game. Yeah. This is true. Crumbles really sets a high bar for weirdness. With magic power, I fully admit I'd be lawful evil a la Lord Veterinaria. Hell yes. Haley, I've been without D&D for almost a month. No! Bring on the TTRPG stories. Hell yeah. I have like one more session before Hades so the DM can figure out where our group of the 2 he runs in the one world, another for a different world. Okay. I'm sorry it's been so long, though. Oof, rough. Sadly, all the games didn't happen since last time because of one reason or another. Oof. Yeah, there's also so many, so, like, take that break for sure. It's Fluffy. I did a recording recently where I asked each of the PCs to tell a campfire story, and all 4 knocked it out of the park. 4 amazing stories without hesitation. It was beautiful. Oh, I love that. What a good idea. What a fun, great idea. What on earth is this? Oh, I see. Got it. Sorry. My phone would not stop buzzing, but it's fine. All right. So, while you all are, is there a place I can check out the TLR podcast? The site says expired. Oh, yes. Hold, please. I will put, that's right, I forgot we took the site down. I should stop advertising, although I guess in some of the streaming and it doesn't matter. Let me I'll give you the direct link for, I'll give you a couple of options. So one of the options is to just go directly to our Podbean, which is our central the central place that we host it, but it should be available still on Apple Podcasts. Google Podcast Manager is changing in like a week. I don't really know what the deal is over there, but check it out. Stitcher, I believe we are still linked to, and then any podcatcher that pulls from any, and Podbean. So then any podcatcher that pulls from any of those 4 places should have it. Certainly, if anyone who is looking for TLR, this is excellent, but if anyone is looking for TLR and is unable to find the episodes, please do feel free to message me on Twitter or on Discord or send it. You could also send an email to dndlastrefuge@gmail.com. The email still works, and I do still get, I know no one ever uses it anymore, but it's still linked to my phone, so I will see the email. So yeah. Thanks. All right. What are we doing up here? Vancouver by night. I'm working on getting a stream together for the Marvel Multiverse TTRPG. Excuse me, which is a damn fun system. It's like D&D, but with 3d6 instead of d20. I have a couple of friends who have mentioned, like IRL friends that have mentioned they want to play it. Excuse me. Whoa. But I haven't had a chance to take a look at the book yet, so I love that. Another trusted recommendation for it. I will have to check it out. Robo, I did 123 force damage as a necromancer recently. Excuse me? What is that? Disintegrate with a... No, what is that? Shit, I don't know what that is. It's a lot. No games played this past week. Oh, sounds like it was a slow week for the tabletops, huh? But I do have a plan since my team is planning to get back to my Emerald Dragonborn Time Wizard, who's on the lam. Yes, my plan is if other party members come after him, I'll wait till they're in the room with me, cast Demi-Plane with a large door on the floor to force them into my Wizard's Alchemist Demi-Plane. I love that. That is a great plan. Oh, I'm glad the Time Wizard is coming back. That makes me really happy. I'm so glad. Fair, Robo and I recorded our first episode of the Tales of the Valiant game that April is GMing, and Robo's the only one who came up with a legitimate reason for his character to be in the location where the campaign is taking place. We love player buy-in. What can I say? What can I say? Freya, Pirates campaign. Okay, excellent. A fitting one for our last stream. We finished our campaign on Monday. Successfully fought an avatar of another god with the avatar of a god who was a recurring NPC that my character definitely didn't have a crush on before she knew she was a god. As it should be, honestly. We won, had a lovely send-off. I love that. Juliet, my Order of the Scribes wizard, multiclass into cleric of the NPC deity. The one that she was kind of into. It was very satisfying to actually finish the campaign even after we lost momentum and interest in players. I'm so glad that you all got to finish it. It's such a good feeling. I'm so glad. 13th level wizards are so fun. Yes. DC home spelljammer game. I hate vampires and space clowns. No, sorry. I have vampires and space clowns in a war with each other. The ships are giant heads of famous vampires and clowns. That's the worst thing I've ever heard, and I'm obsessed with it, and I love it. That's so good. Just giant, terrifying, what are they called? The things on the prows. Anyway, just horrifying. I love it. Coming out of the darkness of the astral plane. I love it. Chaoticals. I play a pretty powerful necromancer elemancer in a low magic world in my home game. It's a Victorian steampunk setting. Fun, fun, fun. We had to cross a part of town where folks, a bunch of workers who'd been taken advantage of were rioting because of working conditions. How apt for today. And they decided we were with the cops and started turning on us. Fuck. How loud and fast did you scream, ACAB? We had to get through, but they'd formed a picket line. Oh, don't cross the picket line. They'd been tear gassed, and no one knew how we were going to get through, so my character stood up on the cart the party was on and got ready to cast. The GM winced because my character's necromancy is gnarly and would have made things really bad in our wake, but my character stood up and cast a mass healing spell. Healed all the riders. They were confused, shocked, and while they didn't disperse, they led us through without escalating things. That's fucking awesome. I love that. I could see the GM being like, oh God, all right. How are we going to do this? I love that. A day in my Strahd on the... Always funny. Strahd on the range game is on hold, but I wanted to share a funny story from one of our sessions. Please and thank you. My character is undead, and she pretended to be dead. After a giant vulture we were hunting, she rolled a nat 20 on her corpse stink check. The DM was like, well, of course. That makes sense. That's awesome. Did the vulture eat you, though? Oh, I guess you were the bait, huh? That's really funny. Oh, it was Disintegrate that did 123 damage. Hell yeah. I miss playing my little mute spellcaster Chronology Wizard. Yeah, I remember those stories. Paladin. Boss was using scrying on a party for weeks to find their weaknesses and vulnerabilities. When the party cornered him and fought him with his own mutinous comrades, he looked at the bard and said, say hello to your sister for me. And used Disintegrate. It's been 12 years since that session. I've moved away. We all play different games. Every now and then one of them will send me a text saying, say hello to your sister for me. These stories we tell, they have such impact on everything about us. I love it so much. That's such a good story, Paladin. Oh, man. B squared. The game I joined had a session on Saturday. Huzzah. We defeated a large skeletal dragonborn puppet that may also have been a simulacrum of sorts. And my Eldritch Night Monster Hunter got to have a really cool flashback where she received her family heirloom crystal longsword. Ooh, a busy session. Love to hear it. Logomancy, less time to play TTRPGs recently. We're prepping for the annual Roll for Wishes campaign for Make-A-Wish. Love that. All October, we guest on each other's channels and work with publishers to play games and fundraise for kids. That's amazing. Y'all go check that out when it happens. That's what a good cause. That's awesome. Mental Lamia, I've been figuring out my villain for a project with the Marvel Multiverse RPG. Yes, and did text RP, and I'm now seducing a hero. Yes. 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 Fair. I'm excited for that campaign to come out so y'all can see it. April's an amazing storyteller. We played for nearly 4 hours and none of us felt a thing because we were so invested. I love that. Finishing a campaign is a rare, beautiful treat. Yes, it is. Hi, Zero. Welcome in. I'm so happy you're here. Man, I'm really behind in the chat, huh? Vampires I can deal with, but space clowns are terrifying. Correct. Rex had a Sessions Year for Curse of Strahd campaign. Yay! And we have an incompetent Trevor Belmont with the numbers filed off. Amazing. A reborn teen, goth as heck, and an old monster hunter, and a standoffish bugbear rogue. What a great party. What a great party. I love everything about that. Steph, sadly, I'm in a lull before Session 0 for your partner to finally DM Curse of Strahd. Yes, another Strahd campaign. I can't wait to play my Dumpier Oath of Vengeance pal. No idea what anyone else is doing, but I'm excited. Yes, 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 yes. Mastheads. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, Vancouver by Night. That's what they are. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Say hello to Zero, everyone. Hi, Jordan. Oh, I did see the mods shouted you out earlier. I guess I should have realized you were here. Hi, welcome, and thank you so much for stopping by. Hello, hello. Okay, where are we? Work meeting. No worries, Fluffy. We'll see you when you get back. Hope the meeting is brief and painless. Freya, not a campaign update, but I definitely have also come to realize that while I'm thankful... God bless. Thankful I've gotten to experience many different ways of playing D&D and many different styles. I now know my style. What a red letter day when you finally are like, oh, this is what I like and this is what I don't like. Oh... Lost my place. I'm going to start being a lot more choosy about the campaigns I join in the future and prioritize the ones that fit what I know I'm looking for. Yes. So happy for you. So excited for you. So important. I don't know why I'm hitting my desk, but yes, I love that for you, Freya. I'm so glad to hear that. Yeah. It's a game. Play the games that you want to have fun. It's yes. Yes. Rex, player scried on a hag in the coven they've been fighting and saw that the hag was talking to someone from his past, a past he thought he'd left behind him. What a good, like, tagline. I love that. V-Squared, the game I run won't happen for another few weeks, post-move, I hope. Planning on dropping some good backstory from one of the PCs. Yes. They then have a heist to stop an assassination. Oh, I think you mentioned the heist. And get some info on their treasure map. Said treasure map will actually lead them to the Radiant Citadel. But they don't know that. Ooh, how exciting. Figurehead. Yes. Masthead. I don't know. The thing on the front of the ship. I've run an errand. We'll hold you back for 3 minutes, but thank you again for sharing yourself with us. I'm a better person for knowing you. Okay, thank you. Have a good errand. I am so happy that we have gotten to know each other and to work together, and your support and your help when I thought I was going to be able to handle things and was just looking for work in gaming was so generously given. I appreciate you so, so much. You're probably gone by now, but... Reese, Monday Playscape, Part 1. Finally got to a town in the Shadowfell. DM immediately dropped plot hooks. Dragonborn got a gut feeling pulling in a direction. Lich got cure offer. Oh shit. Shatterkai is apparently excommunicated from the Raven Queen for not calling more. Incredible reason. I've been busy! Rogue is now twin soul ancestry after reincarnate. Ooh, that's fun. Okay, here, wait. I'm going to hop all the way down to your part 2 so that we stay with you. Then, my cleric got a visit from the Shade of Death, witch hunter colleague, sure, why not? Tried to follow for solo scouting, but everyone rolled ridiculous perception. So together we found Mr. Relic among bones and got attacked by wisps and possibly an undead tree. Cleric might need to do a thing, but the dice betrayed you on insight. No! Terrible, but I love it. Such an action-packed session or couple of sessions. I don't know. I love it. Vancouver, my Dragonborn Barbarian was raised by raised by dwarves, and his mom knit him a mithril fake beard. That's so cute, because she had a regular knit beard because he was made fun of his school when he was younger because he didn't have a beard in school. That's adorable, and I love that backstory. Custom TTRPG News ran my group through their first deadly boss fight, a radiation-devouring swarm amalgam. They fought on top of a tree with a giant transceiver on it, while the cleric was literally hooked into it, trying to speak directly to their god. Incredible. Hold him off. I'm working on the signal. Adjusts bunny ears antenna. I love it. My OCD for making things correctly sized borked the tension with the minions taking an eternity to, oh no, to walk down while the boss was just hacked to death. That's funny. Though the cleric's empowered Nat 20 to control energy was really awesome, a DM's worst nightmare, but at least the minions did temporarily down the Leonid Paladin. Okay, so some tension, we love. Now poor Kitty's face is half sphinx. We like a bit of tension, even if it comes a little late. We love. Zero, taking a break for a moment from making notes for a new Candela Obscura adventure I plan to publish. Ooh, we love. Sharif, I'm currently writing a campaign set in Witchlight for my high school math students. Ooh, I love that. We're gonna go through different encounters and have a lesson going over the math behind what occurred. Oh my god, I love that. Oh, I love that so much. Do I miss teaching? I think I might. Paladin friends asked me to run a game in Baldur's Gate. Session 5, I destroy Baldur's Gate. Game's still going. Party is never not on edge. It seems to be a little bit of a theme for the stories that I hear about your games, Paladin. I love that. Listen, stakes, man. Gotta have stakes. I feel ya. I love it. Haley, oh, it's been a bit since this happened, but I don't think I told the story. My mute Chronology Wizard during between sessions text RP in a time not moving outside of its space managed to, through the use of star spell, the sign language. Oh, yeah. She used to communicate, do magic. Learned a new homebrew spell called Prime Pulse. That's cool. First roll magic. That's cool. Yeah. Heck yeah. Par for the course in Baldur's Gate, I think. It's the New Jersey of Faerun cities, truly. Oh, Baldur's Gate, yeah. It's exciting. You've always been an incredible storyteller. The one I was with you haunts me to this day. Oh, I love that. Hello, Melissa. Welcome in. Welcome. I'm so glad you're here. The scream I scrumped. You are so right. Prime Pulse, a cantrip, melee spell attack. If it hits, if the damage done is a prime number, already obsessed. You get to add that number to your next attack against that creature for the next minute. That's so cool and so nerdy, and I love it. So I'm going to preserve this final stream for good, like a download of it. I will 100,000% be putting this on my YouTube. That is probably a project for tomorrow, that everything that's not on the YouTube yet, so the last couple of weeks, I don't think I've pushed stuff over there, is gonna get sent over to the YouTube. Trying to think if there is anything else, but like, yeah. For sure it will be over there more than likely sometime tomorrow. And if you want anything else, like if there's something more specific that you're thinking of, Mouse, you know, you can just send me a message. Vancouver by Night, he was also a... Wait, hold on, I gotta go back up and remember. There's a lot of stories. Dragonborn Barbarian, raised by dwarves. Yes, of course. How could I forget? Path of the Ancestral Guardian, and he has both Dragonborn and Dwarfins show up. That's so sweet. Once used them to help prevent damage from party members getting through a trap that did damage while they were moving per turn. Oh, I love that. And also, I can only imagine how that was described. I love it. High tension's high reward. Exactly right. Them stakes gotta matter. BG3 update. Yes, Freya. My ranger made it to Rivington. Congratulations, you're in Act 3. Now you just have to see how long it takes for me to get stuck with the Iron Throne again. Yep, fair enough. Prime number gang. Man, I love that concept of a prime number doing something special. I love it. Found Prime Pulse by a creator at TikTok. Oh, that's kind of cool. Jordan, Ampistrano update. Yes, please. Diodora was crystal jumping and eliminating corruption. Monk was a potted plant, as you do sometimes. Then reverted back just in time to punch a ghost. What a good timing. Our druid and rogue had a beautiful moment before the rogue lost his soul to a pinned device. Uh-oh. They were able to get his soul back, but lost the ghost of his sister who'd also been staying with him. Our captain also transitioned into a barbarian, and a spectral crystal dragon, love a crystal dragon, has also offered help. Yes. Okay. BG non-spoilers. I discovered that if you throw phase spider eggs, baby phase spiders come out and fight for you. Interesting. So my Dirge's lore is that Astarion has 6 baby face spiders that sleep in his bedroll, and I currently have him using sausages as daggers. I bully that little pale disaster, and I've never laughed so hard. That is amazing. And also really good to know. How interesting. Reese, Thursday, Planescape, no game last week, but DM hinted at Soul Knives getting additional stuff to use side-eye for. Ooh, that's fun. We have 3 Soul Knives across the Shadow World campaigns, 2 in your Thursday. That's amazing. I love that. Is the Mass Effect Thirst video on YouTube? Oh, you know what? I'm gonna make a note. I was already that's a good point. I was already planning on making sure that all the streams are up, but I will also take some time, depending on how long it takes to get. At some point in the next week or so, I will make sure that all of our videos, which means the Scared video, Pokebutts, Jazzlibs, Stealth, and Mass Effect Thirst, because Deep Dark Space, what the fuck was the name of that game? Anyway, that space game that I screamed a lot in, that video is already on YouTube. But I'll make sure that all of my little compilation videos also have their own space on YouTube. Dead Space, thank you, Kosim. Thank you, Freya. That's a good point. Let me make a note of that. YouTube. Okay. Great. Good call. Thank you, Trig. Also, we will have in 20 minutes when we are halfway through the stream and it is break time. We'll also have. I will show the thirst stream here too, or the first video here. Thirst video words. In Curse of Strahd, them spakes always matter. But Paladin, last session the party finally got another fight. The corpse of the warlock's father, who didn't throw a single hit, just kept mocking the warlock for being a warlock. Didn't roll. Still hurt everyone. Even the barbarian caught some shade. That's awesome. Mass Effect Thirst must be preserved for future generations. Of course. You know who I do think, even if I didn't, I mean, I'm going to do it now because we've talked about it, but even if I hadn't gotten it up here, I'm pretty sure Tanya has a copy of it for when we did the Mass Effect panel at PAX East. So it's out there. DC, more Spelljammer home game. The PCs went to Space Mall, sure, and had to find a gang called the Eights. They all have tattoos of D8s, but there's only 7 of them because they think 7 is a lucky number. Not at all confusing. Not at all confusing. They're all already up there. Man past me was smart and thoughtful. I even made a playlist of it. Oh shit, look at me go. Oh shit, yeah, they're all there. Look at that. Man past me was on top of his shit, eh? Just goes to show you how far I have declined in the last few years. It's fine. I am bookmarking this place. Thank you. Playing a bard right now, and it's never not funny to me when she kills someone with vicious mockery. Always. Always. I love it when I found out the past me make good decisions. Yeah. All right, let me see what I can piece together from my memory of last Friday's game Beyond the Witchlight, or after the Witchlight. So, last we met our heroes, they had gone to Rillen House, the house of the Rillen family, one of the patriarch noble families in Baldur's Gate. They had gone there because they are seeking a cure for the Scrivener's Curse, which one of the characters, Sir Archimedes, the satyr warlock artificer, has contracted. He was accidentally given the Scrivener's Tale, the book from Candlekeep Mysteries, when they were at Candlekeep a while back doing some research on various topics, and he got cursed. And a simple remove curse is not enough.
So they've been searching for ways to get rid of this curse, trying to trace the origins of the book. And they discovered that the book was given to Candlekeep some years ago by an adventurer named Makil Rillen, who was a member of this noble family in Baldur's Gate. So they've done a bunch of research. They got a big dossier that told them about the family from the guild in Baldur's Gate, because the party's a little shady when they want to be. And to make a long story short, they have finally gone to meet with the head of Rillen House. They have found out that Makil, the adventurer who provided the book to Candlekeep, who gave the book to Candlekeep in the first place, has died. He spent 1 million gold to get somebody at the Temple of Ilmater to cast a wish spell to get rid of the curse from him. And then 10 days later, he was killed out on the road. And the party knows all of this. Yes, 1 million gold pieces for a wish spell. And so they went to Rillen House to find out more. They met the head of Rillen House, whose name is... I don't remember, but I will look. Anyway, they met her. She's like, yeah, you all are here because of my shitty uncle. It's his fault that this family is still in ruins. So he fucking sucks. What do you all want to know? Evandra, that's her name, Evandra Rillen. And so they talked to her for a while, and then she was like, okay, you know what? Why don't we... She kind of realized that they were big deal adventurers. They mentioned that they had some favor with the Temple of Ogma here in Baldur's Gate. And she's like, oh, actually, you all are a big deal and can maybe help me. So why don't you stay for dinner? So we started this session with dinner. We had a surprise guest star, which I found out about approximately 3 hours before the session began. One of our players was down in Florida visiting a friend of ours who used to play, who founded this original Friday night D&D group that, the original members of this group, of which I am not one, have been playing together for almost 2 decades, I think, at this point. And so he moved to Florida years ago, and one of our players was visiting him and was like, how about he joins us? And I was like, how about you give me more than 3 hours notice to figure out how to get a whole other person in this? But okay, sure. Because I love Jason. Sure, we'll make it happen. So they're sitting down at dinner. I had our friend Jason, our special guest star, I had him play Evandra's butler, who was secretly a fairly capable monk. It was kind of an NPC simplified monk stat block that I sent over, but a pretty capable monk. So he played the butler. They all sat down to dinner. They had a perfectly friendly first half of dinner, and then roll initiative, because as some of you may recall, a while back they were in a dungeon. They were in a wizard's tomb, pilfering this wizard's tomb for the Temple of Ogma. To be fair, they were looking for an artifact for the Temple of Ogma. And they freed some weird character named Dranlock, who had been trapped in this magical bird cage, basically. They freed him and let him go on his way, even though the party had done research on that bird cage and figured out that in order to be trapped by that magic bird cage, you did have to be a fiend of some sort. But they were like, yeah, okay, it's chill, bye. Well, he's been scrying on them and following them for several days now because he wants to take all of their spoils from the big dungeon that they completed, because there was more than one legendary magic item that the party gained from that dungeon crawl. So he wanted it. So he got a bunch of his friends to come and help him, and has been following the party for a couple of days and attacked them while they were at dinner. And it was great. It was exciting. It was a dynamic map. And Evandra Rillen is an ex-Flaming Fist member, so she's, the head of a sword fighting school, so she's a capable combatant. And I was playing her, and then our guest star was playing the butler, who's a monk who had an ability to, a special ability to throw cutlery or something like that. I don't remember what I called it, but specifically to use dishes as weapons. And it was all going well for about 2 rounds. And then Sir Archimedes rolled a natural 20 on an attack against Dranlock. And you may recall that Sir Archimedes is currently in possession of the magical Vorpal Greatsword Snickersnack. So his natural 20 cut off Dranlock's head, and that was that. The rest of Dranlock's friends were like, saw his headless body after 12 seconds and were like, fuck this, we're out. Bye. And so this huge wave of imps and other lesser devils just like tears out the broken windows of this noble house's dining room and like out into the sky, never to be seen again. So that all happened way faster than I thought it was going to. And I felt kind of bad because our special guest star was meant to like, you know, have some combat whatever moments. And I was like, well, 12 seconds later. But it's fine. I let him keep the Snicker snack. I could have had Zybilna insist that he give it back, but I didn't, so that's on me. It's fine. Everything's fine. So yeah. So anyway, they kept talking to Avandra. They went upstairs to look through some of Makil's old stuff, and then found some information that, again, to make a sort of unnecessarily long story short, has pointed them toward the to an island in the Sea of Fallen Stars, which they've already been kind of planning to go to. It seems that the next major stop in their campaign is going to be going to the ruins of Gardmore Abbey, which I have placed on a little island in the middle of the Sea of Fallen Stars. Gardmore Abbey was the setting for a 4th edition adventure about reassembling the deck of many things. Well, about lots of things, but one of the things that you could do there was reassemble the deck of many things. And it was like a whole setting, and there were factions and civilians and people that you could deal with, and there was this and then, you know, this, that, and the other minotaurs, and there were fae, and there were all this stuff. And now in 5th edition, in the Book of Many Things, there's an update to now the ruins of Gardmore Abbey. Many years have passed since the events of the 4th edition adventure, and now there's still a deck of many things there. I think there's a red dragon there and some other stuff, but that's where they're headed next. Sir Archie, to hopefully find more information about this Scrivener's Curse, and Chip, our half-elf Bladesinger wizard, is going to find out some more information about the deck of many things, because some of his backstory is tied in with specifically the dungeon card, the Donjon card. Unfortunately, I didn't take any notes, so that means I don't have any bonkers Crumbles quotes from this week. I'm trying to think if Crumbles did anything particularly upsetting, but off the top of my head, I can't remember. Kimsey, hi. Yes, indeed, a farewell stream. Hopefully not forever, but I have no real sense of for how long, so we're proceeding as we need to. I had to rewatch that whole Mass Effect Thursday video. I'm glad you did. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I'm gonna be putting it up here on the screen in about 10 minutes while I take a little bathroom break. But I bet Snickersnack loved it. Snickersnack was so into it, but then was like, okay, you have given me the head. My Snickersnack has a vaguely Russian/Latin accent. Yes, you have finally given me the lifeblood of a creature, but it was not a dragon. Have you just wet my palate for more blood? More heads! We must go fight a dragon! And, of course, Archie was like, no, we're not doing that. We're not doing that right now. Reminds me, Monday came in an Elven Bladesinger with Elven accuracy and a Vorpal Blade. Fuck that! Fuck that. That sounds terrible. Particularly upsetting. Get on that Deck of Evil Things adventure. Did I say that? Did I say Deck of Evil Things? Deck of Many Things. What did I say? I don't know. Particularly upsetting. I mean, yeah, it's Crumbles. You know, he amputated his teammates' arms from the elbow down just to prove that he had enough divine power to regrow them. Also, he's a sock puppet filled with sloshing blood. And animated through the magic of an archfey. So, I don't know what to tell you. Trying to remember if there was anything else really bonkers that Crumbles did, and I'm sure there was, but I can't remember anything now. So, that's the other thing I was going to say, is now the party is trying to determine how they're going to get to Gardmore Abbey. And the thing is, they're all chicken. They're all so chicken. They don't want to travel overland because it'll take them a couple of 10 days. And they do know that Archie, who is cursed, is on some sort of a ticking clock, although they haven't been paying enough attention to realize that that it's every 10 days Archie has to make another save against the curse. But so they don't want to take that much time. Chip has access to teleport, but has never been to the Sea of Fallen Stars in general, or to Gardmore Abbey in particular. So they're chicken, and they don't want to use a teleport that might send them somewhere else. So now they've come up with this cockamamie scheme to go, like, talk to merchants in Baldur's Gate and see if anybody has imported objects from somewhere near the Sea of Fallen Stars within the last, I think it's like 30 days or 60 days or something. So they can use that as an associated object to tie the teleport to, so that they don't end up 1,500 miles in the wrong direction. I gotta decide how exactly we're going to make all that work, because it is clever and also very chicken of them, which is fine. That's how they play. I mean, that's fine. I know them. I knew this was coming, some form of this, but anyway. I don't know where the evil came from, although there are many evil things. I might have said it. Listen, whatever. You can make a deck of evil things from those decks real easy. To be fair, said Arm had a dimensional shackle. That is true. They were also taking the dimensional shackles off of him. I did forget about that detail, Reese. That is excellent memory. They were also removing a set of dimensional shackles from Archimedes. That's true. The second part with the sloshing blood is really the buried lead, isn't it? A little bit, yeah. A little bit. Extremely, but not particularly correct. Wrong take. We love crumbles. Create deck of reasonably unpleasant things. Got it. I mean, why not teleport it? They're familiar with bodies of water. I'm sure that's enough to go on. Deck of mild inconveniences. The phrasing got me. I apparently forget how upsetting Crumbles really is. The best. Just the best. Crumbles has been a little quiet recently. I think the player has been very busy at work, and we've been focusing pretty hardcore, specifically on Chip and Archie stuff, although also Hazel stuff, I should say, with the guild, but even so. Not a TTRPG story, but I did add some more seasonings, etc. I was making some rotini and meat sauce the other day. Reminded me of your tale about making pasta sauce with too many red pepper flakes before stream one night. I made a pasta sauce again last night and chose to not put any flakes in it. Instead, I did sauteed some mushrooms and butter and put those on top. Not nearly spicy enough, but wrong take. We love sloshing. Telling you. Constantly step in a puddle with socks on. Ooh, that's horrible. Decorative awkwardly sloshing things. Legos would go in the evil deck. Roll save versus Swamp As. You mean living in New York in the summer? Card of just the word moist. I love that. I love all of that. I love all of that very, very much. Alrighty. Speaking of deck of inconvenient things, reminds me I want to have a forest of convenience like they had in Gallivant. Yes. Oh, Gallivant. Deck of mildly infectious substances. Ugh. These are all so good and so terrible. I love it. Let's do this. You all keep coming up with variations on the deck of many things in chat. I will gift all of you one final, well, you can watch it on YouTube whenever you want, but one final during a live stream showing of our Mass Effect Thirst video. I'm gonna take a little break, get up and refill my water and go to the bathroom. You all do whatever you need to do. We will come back. I would like to, I don't know what I'm gonna play. It was gonna be a variety grab bag day, but we're already 2 hours in, so I don't know. I'm gonna put a game on the screen at some point. Hopefully immediately after break, if I can decide what I want it to be. And that will be the plan. Thank you all for being here. Thank you for participating in this chat. Thank you for your support and your kind words. I knew today was going to be tough, but you all have also made it really wonderful so far. So thanks. All right. Thirst. And then something else. God.
forward to talking about something other than business. Maybe later.
Oh no! I was sitting in front of his nipple the whole time. I'm so sorry. Shit! Yeah, there it is. There's the angle. Sorry, my head was right.
I want to kick the Reaper straight to hell.
Caden is as boring as a sack of mayonnaise, but when he had his shirt off at the hospital, it wasn't hard to look at.
It'd be more fun than playing Edie.
Ha ha!
She doesn't sweat.
No, I'll bet she does.
You sweat playing chess.
Depends on how much fun we're having.
Game night, Samantha Commander, thanks for taking the time to speak with the civilian. I'd love to see how Commander Shepard kills times between missions. Why don't you give me a call if you'd like to grab drinks in your cabin? I promise a night of fun and games. Trainer. Okay.
I love you, Garrus Vicarian.
Wow. The vids Joker gave me, well, they never got this far.
Shocker.
There was the part about sleeping together, but this is... I don't...
Kiss him! Kiss him! Shut him up and
Needs a
kiss him!
vid when you've got me.
Ugh! Yes, dip me.
I'm Garrus Vicarian, codename Archangel. All-round Turian bad boy and dispenser of justice in an unjust galaxy.
Alright, that's pretty hot.
Now you're getting it.
I sure as fuck am. Dance it out.
So, tell me, think a girl would fall for that?
Uh-huh.
Oh, hell yes. I see you've been putting that reach and flexibility to good use.
You know it. And it gets even better when you try it in bed.
There's more to it than that, isn't there? What's really bothering you?
I got the hots for James. I didn't really. I mean, it's like now is such an inappropriate time to talk about. That is not what you were picking up on. Everyone back on Earth?
I got this one.
Oh, fuck yeah, James. Oh, that's so hot. All right, James. You're hot and you have good taste in shitty vehicles. Let's talk.
Such a tease, Vega.
Who, me?
You ever gonna make
Yes.
good on all this flirting?
You. Holy shit, James. How dare you be so casually sexy? God damn it.
Brooke, she's kind of cute. Think she's on the market?
Bite me,
Shepard,
please.
You've been holding out on me.
Get sweaty. What?
come on in closer. Don't be shy.
Yeah, don't be shy.
Oh, I'm sorry. You weren't talking to... I'm so sorry. I thought you were talking to me. What happened was, we came, I started saying something, James took off his shirt, I flew backwards, such was the strength of my thirst, and as I flew backwards, are you ready for the Rube Goldberg machine of shit that just happened? I knocked my green screen, which is here, it can't see it, because that's the idea. I knocked my green screen, behind which is my, you can't see this either, but my light. And so the green screen knocked into the light. The light is on a tripod, one of the legs of which is right next to the Ethernet cable that is plugged into my computer and the modem. And so when I hit the green screen, which hit the light, which jiggled the Ethernet cord, which cut stream. So. I might break it again, y'all. I just Oh.
Hello, welcome back. Thank you all for sticking around. Thank you all for enjoying Pure Thirsty Joy. It was so funny. It was so absurd in the moment. It was still so absurd, but it was so absurd in the moment. Oh man. Also, did I know that story, Sundu, about you picking up food? I don't know if I knew that story, or if I did, I'd forgotten it, and being reminded of it really made my day. What a good story. Oh my god. My brain always gives a Rube Goldberg machine of thirst. So good. I need to go back and watch it one day because I feel like I remember the day, and I was watching live, but I can't remember if my memory is just because it's so ensconced in the lore. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Hi, Maridu. Peeks in from meetings. Rube Goldberg machine of shit is a phrase that lives rent free in my brain. I'm so glad. Okay. Here's what we're doing. You got 3 choices. Rube Gold Machine is a working title for a new version of Mousetrap. Yeah. Mousetrap After Dark, right? 3 choices, 3 minutes for what you would like to. Obviously, we're going to keep talking, and chances are, if the next 2 hours are anything like the last 2 hours, I'm going to be deeply distracted, which is exactly how I want it, by you all and by chat and continuing to talk and enjoy our time. But I should put a game on the screen at some point today. It's a trap in the Tomb of Horrors. Hell yeah. Aster, I got nothing on my ass. I love it. Stardew and Little to the left, duking it out for first so far. Oh my goodness, y'all. Oh, you know what I haven't done? I guess I've got time after stream. I have not set up my playlist for tonight's music round at trivia. Are the questions ready? Because that was the problem before, was when I checked my document, the questions were not done. Oh, thank Christ. Okay, they're done now, so I'll be able to do the... Oh, you all are fighting, huh? One of you is spending channel points to make this end in a tie. I can see it. I can feel it in my soul. Maybe more than one of you. I don't know. It's very funny. About a minute left. A little bit less by the time you actually see this with a delay. You all are monsters. What, Chappie trolling? Around here? Never. Never. Ooh. Ooh. Noodle! Stardew's pulling ahead. Oh, a little to the left. Just caught up a little bit. We got about 15 seconds. Nope, more than that. 30 seconds. Hi, Kay. Welcome back. We are voting on what game I'm going to nominally put up on screen for a little while so that I can, in fact, continue to claim that I was at one point a video game streamer. Of course I do, Freya. I expected nothing less.
I think a part of me would be disappointed if you didn't tie it, or at least try to tie it. 20 seconds. The noodle's making you hungry. Ooh. Ooh. I think you chefs. Okay. Is it going to even out? 4, 3, 2, 1. Ah! Eking it out by 2 votes. 2 votes. Thank you, Kay. I'm sorry, how much? How much was spent on that? I'm sorry, what? Wait, where do I see that? View results. 340,000. Oh, man. Go hard for this last one. That's right. Listen, if I come back, y'all got to start from... Y'all got to start again. What can I say? Oh, man. I didn't have 5,000 spent on a little to the left. All right, let me make sure this is off because it's going to be loud, and let's open her up. Forgot to look before I start spam clicking. God, the opening screen is so loud and so bright. It's so loud. Give me a second. Oh, 100% spam clicking until you couldn't. Okay, I don't think I've played since the last time I streamed. So I think we are still on... Okay, I can switch this over now, and I don't think it's going to be loud when it comes back. I think we're still on the last day of the Desert Festival, to be honest. Yep, I've still got calico eggs, so it must be. Oh, no, I already did that. I just misclicked. Luck will not be on your side. Oh, good. It's not coming up, is it? Yep, I see that now. Oh, no, I did switch it. What if I do this? There we go. Queen of Sauce. What you teaching me today? Radish salad. Oh, right, because we did this day already, and then I screwed it up right at the end, and so I was like, now we're doing it again. Okay, wow, I haven't played in a hot minute, so I have no idea. That'll give me 2. That'll give me 3. Oh, wait, no. Aw, beans. All right, well, that's all right. Drink coffee, go fast. Good, none of that's ready. Excellent. Oh, my fish pond is done. Oh, nice. Truffle. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. My dinosaur egg is still incubating. Good morrow. Good. Drink caffeine. Always, yes. Hang on. I gotta pause and then look at chat. All right, wait, where am I? Personal screen name is Dampier, so I thought Damn Fair was referencing you for a minute. Incredible. I understand much, but I do be understanding the... Screen not working. Truffle for your trouble. I was gonna eat leftover jambalaya. Might make ramen instead. Yum. Ramen sounds really good now that you all keep saying it. Good morrow. Hello, baby. Today was duck egg day, so it is not goat milk day. Undercat, good stream. Where's our other? There we go. Now, I was collecting eggs for a while. Am I still doing that? I gotta go put them in the fridge, but we'll do that after. Okay, but I think that means... You know what? Let's just put them in here for now. That's fine. Just put them there for now. Oh, make truffle oil. That is the better choice here. Why can't I... What the fuck was that? Why can't I click on the... Weird. Don't know why that was happening. All right, we'll make egg. I mean, we'll make oil. Great. I think that's it. Earl of Truffle. Thanks, Lonzo. We'll be here for now. I'll just put it here for now. It's fine. Kate, no. No, it is not. I know. Let's get our coffee for the day. Oh, right. I forgot that I would, of course, be picking coffee also. So, oh, and we got some hops ready. Oh, good. That means I can make some beer in the remaining kegs. Eccellente. Okay. 18 is almost enough, but let's do this. Oh, actually, let me do this first. Okay, that's kind of what I thought. Okay, great. Okay. I will sell that, that's fine. Sell that. Okay. This is soothing. It's amazing how those sound effects make me want to play immediately, right? When I watch Sam play on Fridays, I mean on Saturdays, I'm like, oh yeah, I want to go do that. Okay, and then we gotta go to the farm, man. Why did I open this? Oh, to put you in there. Well, that's not helpful. Okay, I think / hope I've done everything I need to do here, but frankly, it doesn't matter because it is time to go. Yes, please, more coffee. To the desert festival. That's so many hours. Hey, Kent. Hey, boyfriend's dad. You've been here a while now, haven't you? Your farm must be thriving. Is that a threat? Hi, do I really have to pay? Ugh. You grew up with a fish pond. You can raise just about anything one of those, but some of the fancier ones are real fussy. Here, let's go. Oh, you know what I didn't bring with me? Any bombs. Oh, well. I played Jojo Mart Run to perfection last month. I need to patch come out on Switch so I can do a community center run. Yeah, this is a community center run for sure. All right, let's go bet on... First things first, bet on my favorite useless snail. Escargot. Win that race for me, baby. Hot about I'm here for the spicy food tent. Ah, the sands of time, the sands of time. A little strange, but sure, okay. Oh, we'll go get our new outfit today, which I'm very excited about. I do kind of want to watch the end of this race. Have I spoken to this weird guy in the corner yet? Suspicious guy. Hey, kid, we can talk later. Okay. Damn it, escargot. Could you at least not get lapped, please? Oh, buddy. Oh, well. Don't tell me my fashion's bad. Just fix me. Escar no go. Yeah, truly. Oh, I just saw the Oran redemption. Here we go. Let's give her a little extra time today, huh? Oh, the dry desert air is so good for my skin. Hi, everybody. Oh, you've brought me to a fashion show. Oh, let's see. Let's see what we've done with the place. Thank you all. It's so nice to be here with you all. I'm coming in, so don't be alarmed. Oh, I'm not alarmed. I invite you in. What? I'm sorry. She's cute. Anyway. Very happy to be here. What are we doing in the desert, though? I don't see anything, obviously, that's trying to kill us. Is that a flamingo down there? A cauliflower fritter. Oh, there's a lot going on. Okay. Yes, I can feel it. Your inner and outer self are now in perfect alignment. I can't wait for you to see it. Well, me neither. All right, what do we got? What do we got? Oh, I think I have this look already, but it's very cute. I like it a lot. I like the other one better. But it's very cute, sure. Thank you. I do need to go see a man about a flamingo. If I can. I don't know if I can. Oh, I can't get to the flamingo. Well, that's shitty. I wanted to say hi, flamingo. It's fine. What do you two got for me today? Yeah, I kind of figured. I don't want your ore. I'm sorry. A bow and a planchette. No, I'm good. Let's go bet on the next race for no real discernible reason. Yes. SCAR no go. Oh, and it's starting now. What are you? Oh, yes. Nothing useful because I don't have any of those things to buy from you. All right. Oh, my coffee's worn off. More coffee. Mermaid Jeans, thank you so much. Oh, I appreciate it, and I know Jazzy does too. Look at all them eggs. Okay, give me my food for the day. I am hungry. Yes, please. Hearty beans with cherries. No, with mushroom cream. Started making tea and walked away all the time. I do it all the time, but I'm old and forgetful. Earthy moose. +1 to mining and +3 defense. Well, that's good. The 3 to defense will help when we go digging around. Lily, thank you so much for those bits. All right, what do you got for us today? 30 eggs for a golden bobber. All right, sure. Here we go. Kerplunk, they say. I feel my coffee is worn off in my soul. Listen, it's a good thing that the lovely Thetis retirement home that I am in just has unfettered access to coffee at all hours of the day and night. Can we find the fish, please? I would like to go digging. Not that I don't enjoy fishing, but I would like to go digging. Oh, that wasn't it. Hello? Oh, good, another hit. Oh, Lord. I thought you were gonna do something, but it turns out you're not. Sort of just sitting there. Okay. Yeah, more sandfish. Sister Oron and Kent in coffee talk with today's guest star, Earthy Moose. Moose, tell us your story. Moose, tell us about your hardships and your time here. Oh my God, listen, does anyone want a sandfish? It sounds really unpleasant if I'm honest. Oh, this one's a little livelier. Well, it was. It thought it was, but then it got bored and gave up the ghost. I feel like Kent and Sister O run people watching at a festival like this would be hilarious. I don't disagree. I don't know who Kent is, but he sounds like a delight and perfect and unimpeachable in every way, so, you know, that makes sense. Holy Christ. We're never gonna get to go digging in the ground with these damned fish. Another kind of catfish. Oh, Lord. Come, oh, another feisty one. Oh, look at him bounce around. If you're just another sandfish, oh my Lord. What is happening? Hey, I pulled! Tricksy little fishes. Oh my God, no, that isn't even a fish. My God. I swear to God, if Escargot wins this race when I didn't bet on it, I'm gonna be pissed. Unless this is the one I bet on, in which case, go Escargot, go. Lord have mercy. Oh no, that is my time. Sorry, I wasn't paying attention. That is my time. No, Escargot was last once again. So that's fine. Escar, no! Ding. Oh, we're never gonna get underground. We're gonna spend... Ugh, unless this is it. Is this the barber? Oh, Lord, we can't lose this fish. No, we cannot lose this fish. Listen, be a good little, I assume, sandfish, and stop moving. Oh, she's gone. Never mind. My time is done. It has been a pleasure all of these years. Thank you for everything. I know Jazzy, really, in his heart of hearts, even all the words that he said are not enough, so thank you all very much. Take your fucking bobber. Are you serious? You're a nightmare. All right, what do we got? Sure, what's today's challenge? Level 30 or 15 pieces of iridium. Fuck off. We're gonna go for the holes, for the shafts. Let's see, we've only, it's already 3:40 and I don't have a teleport home, so I'm gonna have to pay for one, but we'll see what we can do. A hype train, what are you all doing? Popcorn Lizard, thank you so much. I totally, what else has happened to kick that off? Lily and Mermaid Jeans, oh my God, thank you both so much. I totally missed it. Thank you all. All right, now unfortunately, the other problem with trying to get all the way down is that I don't have any bombs. So any and all bombs are gonna have to be made on the spot, which means finding the right mats, which means doing a little more digging than I might initially like to based on the map, but we'll do what we can. Let's come over this way. That thing's gonna come at us. Ow. Beesh. Thank you, Melissa. Dane, thank you for them bits. Okay, I would also love oh, there's the... Okay, look, we should just go to that then. If it's revealed, we don't have the time to be faffing about, as we like to say. Let's go. JD! JD lady, thank you so much. Sure. Box. Okay. We're just gonna do stuff. Man, all of these levels, they just have the stairs out and about, huh? I mean, which is fine. Although it does keep me from finding shafts, but Robo, thank you for all of those bits, y'all. Thank you, Robo. Gold. Should go over there and get the things that are valuable too. Aquamarine, emerald, and iron. That'll do for now. Do I have what it takes to build any sort of bomb yet? No, I do not. Okay. Okay. I had a space already? Oh, good. That's what I love to hear. I am seeing not much in the way of staircases or holes, but we'll keep on looking. Wouldn't mind some copper. I think that's an ingredient in at least the small version of the bomb. Balls. I don't need clay. Who needs clay? Didn't actually know you could take things out of those minecarts. Damn, it's already 6:30. Who's that? Fluffy! Thank you. Thank you all. I wish I had a bomb! Yeah! Ooh, we can make several. Sorry, Void Essence. Oh no, you're needed for the megas, so sorry, green algae. And sorry, I think sandfish, honestly. I get some money from putting them in the thingy. All right. Now we're cooking with gas. Or explosives, which gas is. Hell yeah. Oh, and yet. All right, we'll use the big one up here somewhere where hopefully... Oh, look, there's the stairs. Wow, how did I not notice those stairs earlier? Dude, you're trying to make it to level 30. You gotta notice shit like that. Hole, jump! 7 levels. We gotta do better than that, but that was a good start. I also probably shouldn't chant hole like that, huh? My dude. Yes, can I help you? Do you need something? Die. Oh, we love no effect. Also, I should do a couple of things. One is drink coffee. Yes. At 8 p.m. at night. I'll be fine. I'm sure everything will be fine. I'm sure that won't come back to bite me. Hey, there's the staircase. It's your last stream. You can sing whole if you want to. That's fucking right. Okay. Damn. What are we missing? Iron, solar, or copper? Well, there's some iron down here, and that'll make me a big one, so let's do that. What was that? Oh, Fluffy, thank you again. Let's do it like here. Secret note. It's a page from M. Jasper's book. Creatures known as forest spirits. Oh, we found this one before. Yeah, I know. 9 o'clock and we're only on 15. Ooh, but here's a hole. 5 levels. All right, we got 10 to go. Can we make it? I'm honestly not optimistic, but we're gonna try. How's my health? Oh, my health and energy are both garbage. Fuck. And this thing is not helping. Okay, we gotta need to take a little time because then we're gonna eat something because I don't want to die here again. Yes, eat the cake. Great. Oh, God! I saw you and I didn't know what you were. All right. Whatever. I got lots more cake if I need it. Oh my God, there's so many of them! Oh, fuck. Oh, at least I don't do much damage. Could you leave me alone? Shit to do. Does not include dealing with you 2-hit wonders that are just getting in my way and being a real pain in the ass about it. All right, let's go. 10. Oh, I don't think we're gonna make it. Ah! I wanted to go further, but we do what we gotta do. That'll do. Ah, jeez. This place is huge. Just give me a ladder. Or a hole. I'll take a shaft. Oh, thank you all for those bits and that hype train and being amazing. I will open my hype chest shortly. It is almost 11. I gotta get out of here. Okay, hi, I do not want to fight you. I just want to be left alone. How far are you gonna chase me? Fuck off. Ugh. $11:30. What do I have until 1 o'clock? But I need time to go and teleport. No. Unless we find a hole here, I'm gonna have to fight all of those things and that's gonna take too long. Ah, shit. Ah, ha, ha! Okay, but you gotta give me another one quick. What are we on? 24? Oh man, we were so close. Okay. We're gonna try and find a way out of here. No, stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Don't waste time. $12:20. Okay, we gotta get out of here. We don't have time. Nope. No, 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 no. 12:30. Come on, come on, come on. Yeah, unfortunately, we gotta leave. Oh, oh, doofus. Who doesn't love a coffee, a late night coffee? Let's go. No, 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 I know what it is. He's gonna make fun of me. Okay, now we need to go buy something with these. No. No! Oh my Christ! Okay. What are we gonna buy with this? We have 209. There was something I wanted for 200, right? Oh, it was 250. But that's fine. I kind of want the woodcutters weekly, although it seems kind of a boring use. Let's get the woodcutters weekly. Oh no. Honestly? Okay. Do I need I don't, okay. How many do I have left? 83? Oh, shit, I'm out of space. I do have enough to get all the furniture stuff. Excellent. All right, now let's get out of here. Quickly. Yes. Take my money. Oh, apparently it wasn't 1 a.m., but I'm still glad that you know what? I will pick up all of this stuff tomorrow. Let me just close the barn doors and go the fuck to sleep. Because tomorrow, I think there is no... Is there anything I want to sell? Yes, there is. Tomorrow, I think we're done with the Desert Festival, so I can finally have a normal day. Oh. 5... I'm sure you'll retain it really well this late at night. Good enough for now. Oh, hey, Lady Sigil. Yes. I joke that with my brain of ADHD, I should drink coffee at night to sleep. What a weird sound. And we still made $2,300. You can put the... You can... All right, clear and sunny tomorrow. Today they're gonna be nice to me. Awesome. Let's talk honey. No, not you, silly. I'm talking about the sweet product made by our friends, the bees. And here's the thing, if you got some flowers blooming nearby, yeah, I know that. No offense or anything, but yeah, I know that. Forgotten what an interesting experience Stardew is from Lurk. Mm-hmm. Hey kid, here's the recipe for a little treat my pappy used to make. Cook it slow. Cheese cauliflower. I mean, that does sound fairly straightforward. Pickled cauliflower, here we come. Go on, get back in there. Oh, you know what? Also, these are gonna really kind of cramp my style if I don't put them somewhere. So where can I put them? Back here, maybe, with all my other statues? My little statuary garden? Yep. The other thing is a fireplace, right? That goes inside, I think. Truffle oil. Let's do this. Hi, kitty. Sorry, I walked right by you. For some reason, it's soaked out. It is Pam. Yay, it was wool day, too. You got away from me before I could say hi. Inventory is full. That's fine. We'll do. Oh, look at all these truffles. You know what I'm not doing, though, is drinking coffee, and I should be... Also, I know I have enough eggs, so why don't we put these eggs in here? Have them get going. I got one oil maker at the moment, so I'll get that one started, and then... Hello, everybody! Now, I believe today is... Goat milk day. Oh, don't run away, Denise. You know you love it. Oh. Oh, inventory. Right, okay. Now, let me say good morning to everybody, and then I'll come back in. Oops. No, don't eat the truffle. Ugh. God damn it, I have too much shit in my inventory and I need to deal with it. Okay, for right now, that'll help. Unfortunately, there's nowhere for you to go right now, so that's fine. Hi, I have no idea who I have milked, so everybody's getting a little tug. Okay. Okay, Jennifer's already good. Great. Great. If that goat gives milk, that's Denise. If not, that's... Nightmare. Okay, let's go sell some shit. Before... Oh, actually, we can sell some shit over here. That's the whole point of having this other box, is so that I can sell shit in shifts. We're gonna make truffle oil out of that. Okay. Excellent. More hops. More coffee. Are any of you ready? No. God, you want whatever you are. Rutabaga or whatever you are. Rhubarb. Take your time. I cannot believe I still have 2 cranberry bushes in here. I thought I'd gotten rid of them all. Inventory full, that's okay. We're gonna just straight up sell some of this out here. You know what, that wool can go to. No, it's the only one I got. I'm gonna keep it. I don't remember what the best thing to do with rhubarb is, so I'm gonna keep it for now. Oh, we got beans too. Goodness. I'm so excited for summer when I can finally get some battery packs and make the better sprinklers. It is such a pain in the ass not having the big sprinklers. And also that means not being able to get mega crops, which I don't like not being able to get
My dude. Okay, it is a single piece of copper ore. Goodbye. We're not coming back in and out of here. I'm so sorry, but we're not. All right. Let's get moving on some of this stuff. Okay, and then hops. Oh, all right. Let's go. Today is definitely going to be a get everything taken care of kind of day. What? What? Oh, dingus. I don't even know where anything is anymore, so I'm just gonna put stuff away. Wait, shit, I did that wrong. Always forget. This place stores a maximum of 5 of everything because this is where the excess goes. Yeah, that's it. Do you have a space for... You do. How nice. Okay, that should help. Okay, now I need... Nope, not artichoke. Hops, please. Okay. And then, can I get, please... some... What the fuck did I do? There it is. It's in my inventory. Okay. Oh, wait, you're not done yet. I thought you were done. Do I have any eggs on my person? No. Do I have any milk on my person? Yes, I think. Okay. Jesus, it started 12:20. No! God damn it! Well, shit me. Not at all where I wanted to be, but that's fine. It's good to get out and take a little walk. Fun fact, I got the Jojo Martin Jumino furniture catalogs from Trader on the same day. Kind of ironic. I love that. Now rewild it. Yeah. I don't know what I'm supposed to do with salmon berries. Do I just sell them straight? Can I make them into something? Genuine question if anyone has a good answer. I miss my preserves empire. It does kind of feel like I am gonna need to pick a lane eventually, at least in some small way. Why? Something is going on. That works. Why doesn't that work? Something going on. Any of you ready? No. Good. I don't even know what else I need to do today. I'm just trying to make sure I get everything that the farm has to offer me. I don't know what that is or why it's... There we go. Cheese. Cheese. Mayonnaise. More cheese. A leek. You can process them in a jar and keg, but you can sell them. They ain't worth the time, but a solid early game gold. That's kind of what I wondered, was if it was more of an early game thing. Ooh, yes. Okay, let's put another truffle. Because how much is truffle oil worth? Kind of a lot, I think. Oh, that's so much money. Why are you doing that? Don't understand. That's getting sold. This all needs to go in the earth box. I wonder, can I? No, it has to be inside, huh? Just hang there for a minute, because I put it away. Never mind, you can come back for now. Okay. We should go deliver eggs to Gus.
Because that is time limited, and I will absolutely forget about it. 9, 13, 18, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. You know what? Let's just take them all. We can deal with it when we get back. Nope, not that one. I don't need the triple shot. That's for emergencies. Which means I really should have used it last night. But anyway, here we are. Goat cheese makes so much money. Yeah. Or regular cheese. I legit had a artisanal farm, and I loved it. I love that. I haven't taken a community board thing in a hot second. Saloon gets lively. Even put a coin in the jukebox. Slay 4 red You know what? I'll take it. I don't know if I'm going to do it, but I will take it for now. I know, I should be talking to everybody, but I've never been particularly good about that. I'm going to turn in one, and you want to give me a new one? Oh, there's my boyfriend. I should go say hi to him, huh? Well, I thought that's where I was supposed to put it. Put Gus in egg. Put eggs. Put Gus in Egg's fridge. No, put eggs in Gus's fridge. That's what I'm trying to do. What? But. Okay, wait. Can someone tell me how I'm supposed to turn in this quest if I can't get into his fridge? Oh, that's the mayor. That's Lewis. That's not Gus. Right. I know names. It's been a minute. I have mixed feelings about my father being back. He seems strange, but I guess I haven't seen him in 3 years, so that could explain it. Dude, I'm ready to get engaged to you at any moment, and that's all you can say about the fact that That's Clint. Who the fuck is Gus? God damn it. Oh, Gus! Oh, great. Okay, that's easy. Yeah, what? You know what? I'm going to turn this in first, and then I'll come look at the community board. But it's already the 18th of spring. I don't know. I got time to do anything else anyway. Get inside. Go find that man's fridge. Emily, Emily. Uh, 10, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Hell yeah. What's the payout? Hell yeah. Bring Evelyn a leek. Oh, I just had a leek and I sold it. Balls. Oh well. Sorry, Evelyn. I'll get it back to you eventually. Oh, and we got a little ticket too. Nice. 1,000 pieces of stone in a week. Oh, I could probably do that pretty easily. It doesn't. I'm already getting you 1 leek, girl. Yeah, let's do that one. Good evening. Great. What are these books? I've never actually looked. Pelican Town Ledger, Track of Finances. Marriage. You can file for divorce. Okie dokie. Okay. I have a couple of questions. Question number 1. Pufferfish, that's summer. Red cabbage, I believe that is summer, if not fall. Apple, that is fall. And that's it. That's all I have left for the community center. Okay, That desert festival sort of consumed my consciousness for so long that I don't even really know what else I'm doing. Like, I have all this money. What do I need to spend it on? I also have no idea where my little index card with my to-do list is. I really wish I enjoyed playing Stardew these days as much as I enjoy watching it played. Am I not wearing pants? I just realized I'm not wearing any pants. Whatever. I mean, I'm gonna forage, but I really want leeks, not
Dandelions. My foraging can use some XP, but we'll take the long way home, but only if we drink coffee. Former pantsless farmer screaming about Gus's eggs. Genius. Just buy golden clocks, or is that just me and my multimillionaire farmer? Yeah, I don't have that much money just yet. No, please don't give her. I mean, you can't. I guess you could, but I just want to talk to her. I mentioned to Willie that you're going to fish pond. He seemed really happy about it. Why? How's the farming business going? It's parsnip season, huh? Fuck off. I haven't grown parsnips all year. I'm on to bigger and better things. Is that a leak? If it is, I'm going to go find Evelyn. It is. Let's go find Evelyn before we go home. Once spent a whole day as a teacher with my sweater on inside out. Incredible. I don't really want carrot seeds, but okay. I suppose Willie does have a special interest in fishing. All right, Evelyn, I am going to guess that you are at home at 7 o'clock at night on a Thursday, but let's see. Oh, we get a little scenelet. Okay, George, I want you to take a deep breath for me. Turn around, please. George, I'll be honest with you. You need to make some changes in your lifestyle if you want to stay healthy. Tell him, Harvey. I'd like you to reduce your sodium intake. Try to get some moderate exercise with your arms. I know what's best for me. Who do you think you are telling me how to live my life? I don't know why he's a pirate. I'm your doctor, George. That's who I am. Got right up here at work and started headed home. Can you have my email and Discord? Don't you dare hesitate to reach out. I always absolutely will. Thank you so much, Brian. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. A million thank yous. Get home safe. And I went to school for 8 years, so I could learn how to help people stay healthy. So, fucking George, man. Oh, I'm sorry, but you shouldn't be here. These checkups are meant to be private. Hey, not so fast. I'd like to get a second opinion from this young man. Really, George? Really, George? Because I gotta tell you, the odds of me not siding with your physician, not great. Not great. Hang on just a second, though. Okay. What do you think George should do? George should follow Dr. Harvey's advice, or George knows what's best for his own body? No, George should follow Dr. Harvey's advice. Thanks, Julian. You see, George? I'm just trying to fucking help you. Hang on a second. Sorry. I gotta check something else. Do-do-do. Okay. It's fine. I'll do whatever you say, Doctor. Pantsless farmer walks in on physical. Thank you for your help, Julian. I appreciate it. You're so welcome. I came to give your wife a leek. I really don't know. George will be so happy. He loves it when I make eggs or leeks with eggs for his breakfast. Glad I could help. Yeah, we'll work on the stone tomorrow. Oh, that was strange and awful. All right, I do still kind of want to... Why is that happening? I do still kind of want to take the long way home, so... Why is the screen jittering like that? Ask the pantsless farmer, sir, for a second opinion on the medical advice, right? Clearly he's got his shit together. I was hoping for some artifact spots on this road as we came home, but that's okay.
Why is it that happening? I do need to go put some pants on, huh? It's like the map is sort of taking a second to catch up to where I'm standing. Very strange. Honestly, I do not want those carrot seeds. Oh, I guess I did all the truffles. I thought I had one left. We should... Ooh. Ooh, the pines, they are a-producin'. Love to see it. Now, one of these is not in its proper spot. I hate to tell ya. Oh, no, sorry. I forgot this. I forgot how this works. These are all fine. Because they're my tapped trees. Now, what I would love to do, please... Oh, I do have a tap somewhere. Coffee! Got some running around to do. Now that these trees are finally starting to grow in, I want to tap some of them. Why is the screen doing that? No, I think I put it in here. Yeah. Great. God, I have so much pine resin. Oh, wait. Fair said something funny, but I missed it, so hold on. I'm going to come back in a minute. Okay, I want the 3 of them to end up tapped, which means the rest of you are getting cut down and replanted. Sorry! I mean, I'm not sorry, but... Okay, great, and you left me seeds, which means I can immediately replant you, which is the goal of this little sustainable forest life over here. Each tree that gets cut down is immediately replanted. Could really use some mahogany seeds, because I've only got 4 of those trees planted, but... Okay. And one goes there, and one goes there, and there we have it. You know what I haven't checked in a while either is my fruit cave. Yeah, I heard it. Where is it? There we go. I know it's getting late. I'm just checking out the fruit cave. Leave me alone. Oh, Jesus, it's 12 o'clock. I didn't realize it was that late. That's for tomorrow's pickup. Why can't I click on that spot in particular, I wonder? Oh, there we go. So strange. Okay. All right, I think that's it for the day for us. Seems like a good place. Have I pet Lady Sigil today? Where are my animals? Yes. Did I miss anybody? No. There's the ability to feel rested on 6 hours of sleep, right? No, I already pet you today. You're good. Sleep time. Yes, please. I'll put pants on tomorrow. Oh, it was a 10,000 gold day. You love to see it. You love to see it. You know what else I would love to see? Some skills advancing. For heaven's sake. Okay. Here's what I think we may do next. That is number 1, so that we are wearing pants. Oh, are you new? You're new? I haven't gotten a new mineral in ages. All right, maybe we'll do one more day. Hi, Julian. Thanks for the eggs. The yolks look amazing. Oh, Gus gave us a fucking mini fridge? Hell yeah. We love anything that gives us storage space. Now, the question, though, is where to put it. Oh, you know what? Maybe it goes in the bedroom. No, that's a silly place to put it. Where does... It's also not very mini. Established a whole day without them is reasonable. I can't decide. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. We're gonna pause it right here for now. I'm gonna flip us over here. Because I would like... These are all up on the YouTube. And you all can watch them whenever you want. But I had always kind of intended and then just forgot that I wanted to watch all the videos today with you all. So, oh, I will. Oh, wait, I'm going to write it down, though, because I will absolutely forget, Sundu. Where's my, oh, here's, oh, I found my to-do list. All right, so now I can just add to the to-do list. The last thing on this to-do list is Desert Festival, and then in all caps, with bombs. That's done. So, oops. And then visit Gus. Okay, great. With the bombs. All right. Since this will be our last time for a bit, why don't we watch some compilation videos? Let's start with the shortest. One of the older ones. Stealth! I forgot. Ah! Woo! Ah! Yee! Stealth! Do I maybe need a power that I don't have? Usually it tells me. The duck! You noodle. You utter noodle. Fine, I will take a potion. Noodle! I believe in you. So many near falls. I know, I hate it. It's so stressful. Ah, you banana. You nougat. Yes, yes, yes. Loving it, hating it. Loving it, no hating it! Okay, here we go. Jump, double jump, little fly, turn it around. Sure, whatever, just get it around. Can we get it? Yep, over here, please! Yo! Oh, you noodle. Oh! Double noodle. Oh. Stealth! Can't really call it Phoenix, can we? Stealth! I can't imagine you really want this pearl this bad. Stealth! 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 That game was so good, and I'm a little sorry we never finished it. It was just so expansive, and it did get a little repetitive, although some of the DLC helped. But that game was so much fun. Stealth! Can't believe you want this pearl that bad. Yeah, just a fun, really satisfying, like, feedback loop, too. No, that's not what I want. Yeah, what a fun... What's this? No, sorry. What a fun game. What a fun time. And we got a video out of it, which, you know, we love. Then of course there was, and I tried to bring this back, but I could never really make it stick like I used to. But there was that great span of time where at least once a stream, we would do a jazz lib. I am not a popsicle seller, nor am I some unimportant fidget spinner. I am your mother. Now help me collect some more soda bread. I love you. When in disgrace with pickles and men's eyes, I all alone bereap my freezing state, and trouble deaf heaven with my volcanoless cries, and facepalm upon myself and curse my fate, wishing me like to one more rich in hope. featured like him with vaccines possessed, desiring this man's hand-drawn turtle sticker and that man's churro, with what I most enjoy, contented least. Yet in these chicharrones, myself almost despising, haply I fawn on thee. And then my state, like to the chupacabra at break of day, arising from running earth, sings hymns at heaven's gate. For thy sweet love remembered, such boat brings, that then I scorn to change my paintbrush with kings. Friends, Romans, sporks, lend me your fingernails. If nature's sovereign mistress over scabies, as thou goest onward, still will assuage thee back. She stews thee to this purpose, that a skill may porcupines disgrace and wretched minutes kill. Yet fear her, O thou icicles of her pleasure. Now is the sausage biscuit of our discontent.
I love that one. I have a soft spot in my heart for that one. What am I missing in the chat? Volcanoless cries. Yes. This is what I hear when I have to do a stealth mission in anything. Incredible. So many lines get stuck in your head. I need to make churros. Speaking of churros, Ben & Jerry's just released a churro ice cream flavor. I just had it last night. It's really good. Don't you dare play that song. No. Whatever virtual assistant. No. Don't play that song. We cried enough. Sports. I am your mother. I love you. Now go get me some soda bread. I love you. Me with long hair. Heck yeah. Sporks. Do. Where am I? Tag yourself. I'm icicles for pleasure. Sausage biscuits do sound amazing. Well, I know what ice cream flavor I'm looking for next. Yes. Oh, thank you, whoever you were, on coffee. You might have put your name in the thing, but I'm purposefully not checking those now because they will make me cry. So thank you, whoever you were. I really appreciate the coffee. I'm your sausage biscuit of discontent. Very good, Robo. As is Reese. Really good. Now I wait for the churro non-dairy ice cream. Help me collect some soda bread. I love you. Aw, serious. Hello and welcome in, Raiders. Thank you for bringing folks over and joining me for a little bit more for our final stream. Welcome in, everybody. I'm Okenyo. I'm DM Jazzy Hands. I'm so happy you all are here. We are taking some trips down memory lane and checking out all of my different compilation videos. So far, we've watched our Immortals Phoenix Rising stealth video, and we've watched the Jazz Live video, and you are just in time to be here for some butts. Professor Mirror, size queen for the new millennium. I said it. I said it. Thank you. Okay, we're not gonna miss it. I'm not gonna miss it. No, I'm not gonna miss it. I'm not gonna miss it this time. I missed it. But we gotta zoom in on the face. Look on over, come on over, come. Okay, we need to keep moving. No, come back! There you are. No, you noodle! Oh my god. Oh, paint me like one of your French models or whatever the line is. Look at the... Oh, that's a butthole. Is that supposed to be its face, you all? Because that's obviously a cat butt. What the f***? You know, I leave for a few generations of Pokemon, and by that I mean everything since first gen. And suddenly we got cat assholes. I don't know anymore, you guys. Apparently we're collecting booties when we sticker this booty up. Sticker this booty up is a thing I just said on my stream in front of you all.
Let's go art the shit out of some butt pics. You all that caption. You all that caption. Okay, here's the really important question. Do we think we can make this spiral small enough to be his nose? Maybe. Maybe, though. That looks like his asshole. Oh my god. I'm so sorry. Get rid of it. Get rid of it. Which, like, feels like it's using the architecture of the butt less. I think it's because of the perspective. Like, the sticker is flat and the ass is curving. Sorry, I forgot what we were doing for a minute. Okay, now I will say, the butt face on this one. The face on this butt.
Ugh, that's such a good one. That one has so much in it, as you all have pointed out in the chat. I love it. Sticker this booty up. Can we talk about the fact the only way to sing this song anymore is with these words? I'm so sorry. I missed it. I missed very good mermaid jeans. I love it. Lucarno knew it was going to happen. Is that one of the Pokemon? Listen, if it's not one of the original 151, I don't know its name. Hey, Sauce, it is your duty to sticker that booty. I love it. I love it. Oh, that looks like his asshole. Architecture of the butt, regionals, butt face. Have my parents seen this trailer vid? They do hang out in streams sometimes, so it feels inevitable that they must have at some point. But, like, if they haven't, I'll show it to them when I go home. I'm going to see him this weekend. Or, no, I guess next week, because we're actually arriving before they get back from a trip to see the grandkids. But, yeah, if they haven't, I'll make sure I show it to them. The insult of the 90s, what, butt face? Yeah, right. Right. Much butt. Very good. Pukumu is supposed to be sea cucumber, but its butt is also his mouth. Listen. Judy, thank you so much for being here. Thank you, thank you. Have a wonderful rest of your day and week and weekend. Thanks for being here. I suspect they'll screenshot and print your butt pics and put them on the fridge. I'm afraid that they might, though. I'm afraid that they might. Just saying. Last parting curse knowledge just for you. Is so cursed. So cursed. Thanks to a certain award-winning author, many of us know far too much about seeking our butt teeth. Leaving on the butt end of things. Perfect, Judy. Perfect. My favorite evolutionary fact about humanity, the first orifice developed in all people is the butthole. We are all born assholes. That tracks, honestly. It makes a lot of sense. It follows pretty... Yep, I get it. I get it. We're all just digestive tubes with some extra bits. Oh, man. Oh, man. All right, we got two more. And I think the next one... Press this button for a minute. Look up T. Kingfisher's acceptance speech at the Hugos last week. I've not actually watched the speech. I've just heard about this. Maybe I should watch the speech. Okay. So the next two are similar in tone. I don't know why I'm trying to talk about it or hype it up. You all have seen all of these videos at some point or another. But let us go now to space. What I really want. No. What is even happening?
Just to Okay. Wow. How was that playing without playing? No, oh, come on. Just give me the right screen. All right, here we go. No, wrong button. No, this button. This button. Beat him to death. Just mash melee until he's dead. Please die. Stop him. Ah! I hate it here. Oh, welcome in, Raiders. We're doing a little video wrap up, so enjoy some Dead Space screams. Oh my god, is that a— ah! Run!
What's too late?
The Valor!
It's heading right for you!
What? Oh my god, that's a ship! What I should have done was I should have turned the fire suppression system back off, because then I wouldn't have had to spend any ammo. But hindsight's 2020, and also— ah! Shut up. The fire was out. No! Oh no, no, come on! Not another one! Come on! I need to change guns and I don't remember what is anything anymore. Oh, this sounds terrible. This looks terrible. All right, I'm gonna put this bomb down. What does that do, by the way? Oh, look at how it stands up on an begin decontamination sequence. Well, I mean, am I contaminated? I mean, okay, I guess. Well, why did the lights go out? Fuck you, why did the lights go out? Fuck you, why did the lights go out? This is horrendous. Okay. Do you remember the fog being so— oh, there's somebody behind me. Fuck my life. These— no! Absolutely the fuck not! Did this game just troll me? Let's take a quick look around looking for shinies. Oh god, this is where all the births were— oh! Thank you. Oh god, no! I thought it had tricked me, but then it tricked me into thinking that it hadn't tricked me, even though it had tricked me. Motherfucking chicken tendies.
There once was a ship from the CECD, Ishimura USG. She cracked on moon with gravity. Go me bully boys, go! Huh! Soon may the Callion come to save our souls and take us home. One day when the fixing is done, we'll take our leave and go. 3 years she served her tour. Dirty planets cracked and poor. The captain called no fly and swore he'd take that mucker in tow. Huh.
Soon may the Callion come to save our souls and take us home. One day when the fixing is done, we'll take our leave and go.
La da 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 da
La da 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 da.
Before the ship could set on home, tragedy struck and the colonies are gone.
Who's recording this?
And Maka done them wrong and brought the miners low. Huh!
Soon may the Callion come to save our souls and take us home. One day when the fixin' is done, we'll take our leave and go.
The ghouls aboard a mystery spoke of immutology. The captain swore he'd keep his creed and drag his crew down so ha!
Soon may the Callion come to save our souls and take us home. One day when the fixin' is done, we'll take our leave and go. Soon may the Callion come to save our souls and take us home. One day when the fixin' is done, we'll take our leave and go.
All right. Oh, no. Oh, no. The next video auto-played. You can't hear it, but I can, and it's really loud. I can't stop it. Okay. Hi. It's a long one, but it's a fun one. And I don't play it often because I don't have an easy button for it on my Steam Deck because a lot of the captions in it are coded into YouTube instead of the video file. So we don't watch it as often as any of the others, but yeah. there is well, hold on, let me start at the top of this because so many things happen, including right at the top of this. Welcome in, Caffeine Nation. Hello, welcome in. Thanks for bringing your folks over for my final stream. I appreciate you all popping in and saying hi. Welcome in, Maria. Welcome in, Toaster Posey. Welcome in, Joacoyo Koiko Joacoico. There it is. So welcome on in, y'all. Really giving away the strategy, the alien stomping. Yeah, we love the Doctor Strangelove reference. Thank you. A little bit of a deep cut, a little bit of a stretch, but I like it anyway. Love the progression of the beard. Yeah, I always think about that when I play that video. I must have shaved either right before we started playing it or somewhere in the middle of the run for something, I guess. And then decided to regrow it as we continued playing, so it's an adventure to watch. Oh my goodness. Where am I? I feel my screams, these bones in my, these screams in my bones. I feel these bones in my screams. These screams in my bones are so relatable. That game really got, it was exactly the perfect, I don't know, it was perfect. Necromorph Mormons at your door are the worst, right? So good on the captions on this one. I had a lot of fun with it. It took me for fucking ever, but I had a lot of fun with it. And that's another thing, right? Like, I'm so excited, hopeful, a little scared for that to be part of, right? Like this new phase and this recovery for me and whatever. I was really excited to make that video, and I spent way longer than was rational on it, and I loved doing it. And I've lost that. So I'm excited to get that back. That's one of the many reasons, and watching it with you all and remembering what it was like to make it is helpful. So anyway, we're not doing that now. We're talking about screaming. Forgot about the tendies. How could you forget about the tendies? The way this whole game is not your vibe, Freya, but also the way I love the singing at the end. Oh, I love it. And everybody dancing to the shanty. I do not have a full version of me singing that song. That was a very last minute addition where I was like, I cannot just play the recording of this song in game and me silently listening to it. That cannot be the last 90 seconds of this video. I got to do something. So I was like, okay, I'll record some extra parts. And they're like, they're okay. I would redo it if I had a chance. But anyway. Lumi wanted me to tell you she thinks you've been a delight. I think that she's a delight. And thank you, Lumi. I feel these screams in my bones is a cryptic TTRPG quest starter if I've ever heard one. As is, I feel these bones in my screams, but like different. Yeah, Dead Space was so good. It hit me at the right moment. I was in a good place. The pacing of the game and the difficulty of the game was just right for me to be really tense, but not ever too frustrated. It was long enough and lore-filled enough that we were able to pull it apart and do fun things with it. Yeah, that was a good time. That was a good time. If you feel bones in your screams, you may be entitled to compensation. I was going to say, if you feel bones in your screams, you may need to see your ENT immediately. Yeah. A good time that. And the last video I made, because it did take me for fucking ever. But totally worth it. Totally worth it.
Okay. One more. And a lot of you all have seen this one the most, because if you make it to the beginning of stream, just thinking, maybe I want this to be the very end of stream. And we are close, but we are not quite to the very end of stream yet. So let's do that. Let's save it for a minute. Here's what we've got about half an hour. I don't really, I mean, I could probably squeeze in a day of Stardew, but if something happens and it takes longer, and I do have to get out of here at 6 because I gotta scarf a dinner and then go host bar trivia down the way. So I want to do a couple of things before the end here, before the end of today's stream. God, saying before the end makes it sound so much more dramatic than I meant for it to. I'm so sorry. Let's see, how do I want to do this so that it is not... Here's what I would like to do. If you are currently in chat, now there are going to be several categories of this, so don't feel like you have to like stretch the category just yet to participate. It'll make sense in a second. If you're here and in chat right now, and you stream on Twitch, whether through your own personal channel or you run a community channel of some sort, I'm thinking of Chaotic Wholesome, or anything else like that, would you please put links to your channel in chat now? And everyone else, here are all of the people who are part of this really wonderful community that I'm going to miss so much. But places that you can go and... right. Let me fix that. Can do you mind? Fair. Thank you. Just turn off the thing altogether. It's the last day. So yeah, folks that are here, wait just a second before you start doing this so that we can give you permission to post links. But these are all the places that you can find the wonderful members of this community and the awesome stuff that they're doing. And great, it's good now, so go ahead and toss those links in, everybody, and everyone else. Take a minute, click on them, bookmark them, follow them now if you feel up for it. You can go there, you can lurk, you can chat. But these are people that have made the cut here. And so that's a pretty good metric, at least to get started with, if you all need places to find each other and hang out some more. Keep them coming if you got them. Jordan Lee, D&D Jordan Lee, Sirius, Mental Lamia, Chaotic Wholesome, Fairbear, Maria Barista. Oh, yes, Galonzo, I'm so glad you're here to put Cafe Cultivar in. Prelt. Yes. Dungeon Scrawlers, absolutely. Robo putting in Fair's channel again. I love it. Okay. So that was first. Was specifically any channels here? I don't know who's calling me, but I'm ignoring this phone call. Now, if you have, let's see, there are a few more categories. Let's stay with content-specific stuff. So if you have, thank you, Maria. If you have a show or an ongoing project or a Kickstarter or something that you are involved in making, creating, and you want to share a link to that, that's what I'm going to ask for next. And the third category is going to be for any other support network things, Patreons or whatever. So just know that that's coming up third. Yes, absolutely. Ampistrano's YouTube channel is a great example. I'm here because a few people really, a few of them almost sight unseen, really believed that I was worth their time and worth other people's time to check out. And I want to make sure that that gets paid forward as much as I possibly can. So yes, Fluffy's Ravenloft podcast, you will be missed. Go check that out. Absolutely. Bookmark Lauren's website in general for all of the updates. Unwavering Forces is show page, absolutely, for Lonzo. Taking Initiative, which I am very sadly having to take a step back from. But I am in the first part of the third season and hope to be back before the end of it. I don't know. We'll see. But Fair is part of that that third season. Their first two seasons are great. Okay. And the Incredible Starfinder game. Oh, yes, Emergency Power Network. Yeah. Thank you, Fair. You all have been so kind and so generous and giving to me today, especially, if all of the coffees that I have refused to look at up to now are any indication, but also for the last 4 years. And I know times are hard. And I know a bunch of us are struggling in a bunch of different ways. And I don't want anyone to ever feel pressure to help and give in a way that then puts them in any sort of danger or stress or worse, trouble. But if anybody, please don't feel awkward about it or bad about it. I am inviting you here and now. If it is helpful to you, any level of need, to put in a Patreon or a coffee or anything else, direct support that you want to let people know about, because I am not the only person in this chat who makes things, who does things, who has places, and I am definitely not the only one in this chat today that could use a little help. No pressure to anybody to post or to help if based on the postings, but if anyone does want to share some links, please, it would be my honor to help spread those to this amazing community of people. There we go. Oh, Robo. Fuck. Thank you, Sundew. Ampistrano, Prelt's GoFundMe, Lonzo's Ko-Fi, Jordan's Ko-Fi, Coffee, whatever. Goblin Society Games, hell yeah. Charu, thank you. Yes, Megan's coffee, absolutely. One for Freya, for sure. And I'm going back and I'm saving all of these too. When I come tomorrow to come in here and make sure that I transfer everything to YouTube and I take my screenshots of all of the chat from today in here, these links are going to go on a list. And as soon as I am able, I'm going to make use of all of these links too.
Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you for kicking off. What is that, our third hype train today? Y'all. Oh, hi, Gilmore. Y'all are the best. Taru, thank you. I mean it. I wouldn't have made it 4 years without this community. Fair and serious, thank you. I wouldn't have made it. I hate the way, the truth is, I hate the way that I had to say goodbye to my theater career. It's one of the hardest things for me to sort of process and get past, is that I didn't get a choice in it. But this was the next best, Meridu, thank you, the next best possible version of leaving that space and that industry was to leave it and come here and find all of you and find this support and fall into this industry that obviously I have a lot of feelings about, positive and negative, particularly right now. But the people in it embraced me, and I don't want to say distracted because it makes it feel like, I don't know, that feels like there's a negative connotation to that in some way, but you helped me get through the fact that I was done in that space. I would have fallen apart a long time ago without you all. Alice, I'm going to miss you like wild. Please don't be a stranger. I'm easy to find on socials. My door is literally always open to you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you all. None of words describe how much you're loved by us. You're rooting for you. Wherever life ends up leading you. Anyway, I just want to thank you. I'm still on his Patreon and where I've been going as a creative storyteller since. Thank you. I do, Kay. I know that you're there. You've already done so much for me. I just need... Nickel, thank you for those bits. I need a little time to sort out what it is that I'm looking for before I come and ask you for help, but do not doubt once I've done that, if I think there is any even small way, I will be there. German country narration on Into the Motherlands will live in my heart and soul for the rest of my days. The beautiful picture you painted on that black canvas where nothing sort of transcend. Thank you. That show. I got to do something so fucking cool with that show. And things got away from me a little bit by the end of the last season, and the book was its own sort of stressful experience, and we lost a publisher, and I was not really ever high level involved in that publishing, but that show, man, that was something. I'm sorry. Thank you so much for everything you've given us, your time, your joy, your spirit, and creativity. You've brought a lot of light to a lot of people, and all we can do is thank you for shining it all on us. It's been genuinely my pleasure, and oftentimes my honor. It really has. I do, Fluffy, thank you. Please do, Sundew. I can't promise that I'll respond or even always read them right away, but they will stay in my notifications, and when I get them, I will love them. Thank you, Lauren. I may very well come to you with those. Stardew, Sundew, whatever, you know what I mean. Need time to let yourself fall apart and be angry and be bitter. Yep. I've been pretty angry and bitter even with you guys, so I'm a little afraid of what that's going to look like when I'm not in public, but we'll see. And Bruce, you're a pillar to me. Ugh.
Whew. Try to do an Excel sheet of all the links, folks. That would be awesome. Thanks, Kosim. You're so welcome. All of you are so welcome. I'm so happy that I provided you all with so much beyond just a little silly fun. That means the world to me. Thanks for sticking around, y'all. Thank you. It's the amazing work, creativity, and joy you shared with us, and think of the work, creativity, and joy we don't see by people you inspire. Yeah. Every stream, every scream, and every thirst break. Another positive to fight the Braring Gremlins. My DM uses Flea Mortals material and knows your name. Thanks. Hey, Deke. Thank you so much for taking the time to stream and hang out with us. I was glad I was able to catch you whenever I could, and hope whatever you do next is even better for you. Thank you. Me too. And I hope whatever it is, it leaves me space to come back to you all and to come back here. I really, really do. Really, really do. Thank you, Mermaid Jeans and Shimmy Gang at Puddle Glow. Thank you for those bits amid the tears and other emotions today. I hope you leave this stream above all feeling loved and appreciated. I do, in a way that I never thought, in a way that I never expected. I do. Miss you while you're gone. Hope you're able to return. Always understand if it doesn't happen. Wish you the very best. Thank you. Thank you for all your streams over the years and everything you did into the Motherlands. You do whatever you need. I'm gonna try so hard. I really am. Thank you, Fair. Go drink some water, have a snack. Yeah, I would love to. I gotta go drink some water, get dinner, and then take a bus down the street to host some trivia where I will bottle all this up for a little while at least. Meridu, thank you so much for everything. So many have said it so much better. It's been a delight to have been a tiny lurky part of this space. You're incredible. So deserving of peace and joy you're seeking. Thank you. Your son watched me play through Zelda. Oh god, the things I said on those streams. Always been inspiration. I don't know. We got 15 minutes. I can be a little bit negative before I get happy again. I just don't know how I will ever be okay with seeing this, with loving what I do and seeing that it has a real, tangible effect on the people around me and the people who come and watch me do what I do. I don't know how we will ever get over the fact that we, not us, we as a species have created a world in which that isn't enough. I don't know how I will ever not be furious about that. Okay. Oh, I host bar trivia, general knowledge, 6-round, 90 to 120 minute bar trivia. We called Link a Twink a lot. We did. Please remember that you brought us this joy with the things that you loved. Yeah, your storytelling, your acting, your singing, these things will always be part of you. I know, and I just... makes me so mad that that isn't enough. Okay. Okay. I don't know how many more ways I can say it, but I gotta say it at least one more time. Thank you. Truly, from the bottom of my heart and from the depths of my soul, thank you. I started streaming because I didn't know what to do during lockout or during quarantine. And I didn't know how I was going to make money because I wasn't going to be performing anytime soon. And 4 years later,
I could have never imagined this. Never. And I'm so grateful. And I don't want to leave. But I need to. And I hope that one day I can come back. Somehow, in some form. And find you all again. But for now, thank you. See you later. We're going to close out this stream with the video that we have started every stream with for a long time. But I know not everybody is always here at the very, very beginning of stream within the first 6 minutes of stream. So some of you maybe haven't seen this. To me, this is an integral part of the DM Jazzy Hands experience. But we're gonna do this last video one more time. Thank you all so much. I can't wait to see you all again. I have to hit the button or I'll just never leave. So, thanks y'all, truly. And as always, oh shit. As always, stay safe, stay healthy, take care of one another, be kind to each other and yourselves, tell your loved ones that you love them, and as always, you all, as always, happy gaming, y'all. Okay, it's okay. It's okay. No, no, no! Ah! Oh, Jesus Christ, dude. It's gonna go. Oh my God, why? All right, let's go to the proving grounds. We're gonna clean up. Oh my God! Ah! Ah! Oh, fuck! Oh, ah, I found him! Oh, I found him! Oh, I hate it! I hate it. Ah! Ooh, jeez. Shit, that's creepy. Like, oh my God! Onward. And like upward, downward. I don't know. We gotta look. Ah! Ah! Thanks for stopping by. Ah!